What up, everybody? Let's get it on. We got some Dr. Pepper Zero here. Oh, yeah. Alex got a 12-pack of Modelo. Hell yeah, Alex. I got some water here, staying high and hydrated today. Tomorrow, I'll probably swoop some Modelo and some more fireballs. But yeah, we're going to chill, get high and hydrated. I think Shido should be on here. Maybe we'll get G back on here. We got Mark, maybe Dank. We'll see who all we can get on here. Get high, get hydrated. We got the Synergy rig out still for some more sessions. Probably last day of sessions, and then I'll switch it out for another rig. We also got the Lemonati from Wavy. So we got that. We're going to get high, hydrated, have a good time. Yeah, I know. I should get Noah on. Noah's always welcome. I owe him some more beers and fireballs, but I'm going to have to get that tomorrow. I got to relax. I got to rest today. I got to have a recoup day. Yeah, but Noah's always welcome to jump back on too. I think Shido's going to be here and everybody else. So whoever wants to jump on always can jump on. I'll drop the link here in a sec. Get your nails hot, loadable, short, don't short ones. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots. Probably a good idea. Yeah, no shit. There's the eCam guys. Also, we also got the Discord guys. Hey, Noah, feel free to jump on, buddy. You want to jump on the live? Go for it. Everybody loves it when you jump on. We got Mark jumping on right now. And hey, Mark, how you doing, bud?
What's up?
Chilling. About to get my dab on.
Oh, yeah. We got me a bunch of edibles, 100 milligrams each.
Yeah, hold on one second. I gotta grab some.
All right. Oh, yeah, no. Peanut butter cups.
All right. Cool. Noah will be joining in a little bit. And following you since Nick for 20 days. Hell yeah, Drake. Ooh, that's the edibles.
Yeah, these. I got, a bunch of gummies.
Hell yeah. Dab time. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something right before I ran out of here. Yo, just finished smoking some barbecue chicken. Hell yeah, guys. Party on. Yeah, the Nick 420 CA days. You know, Drake, I think you could still find my Nick 710 CA channel is still up, and you could still find the Gel 2100 channel. I only deleted the Nick 420 CA channel when I was getting arrested. Get your nails hot, loaded bowl, short, don't trouble. Let's turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots. Yep, time. Let's go, Big Perm. Yeah, we're gonna have a good sesh tonight. I can feel it. Friday night. The mood is right. Gonna have some fun. Show you how it's done. TGIF. Ooh, that drink looks good.
Yeah, 100 milligrams.
Uncle Arnie's. Arnie Lang from the Howard Stern Show.
It's Artie.
Artie.
Come on.
Artie, Arnie, same thing.
My Batman Forever mug with my mango
Oh,
juice.
hey, since we had to open the Batman Forever, perfect timing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready for some dabs. I haven't did any dabs since earlier. I took a hell of a nap. I woke up, and when I wake up from my naps, I'm always more tired than when I lay down. Uh,
Yeah, we got some I got a couple Jesus and Stizzy sauce.
oh, okay. It's hit or miss with the stizzy because remember I got it a couple times and I'd have like a good one and a bad one, a good one, a bad one.
It's actually they tried both of them. They're pretty good.
All right,
This is white papaya
that sounds like a good one.
and crunch berries.
I think I had crunch berries for some reason. I feel like I had that one before. I might have had both of those actually. I'd have to go back on videos.
That was pretty. You can't really, not really camera friendly.
Well, yeah, those black containers. That's what they always suck because it's hard to see the product in them. Dank drinking Mr. Keef. All right, let's do a dab, guys. I'm ready. I've been wanting this for a minute. Load your bowl, short joint, short bunch. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour shots. Get your dabs ready. Let's do this. Cheers, guys.
I want to find some of the old TGIF board games that they have.
Oh man.
It
Friday you
has been
had
a
TJ.
couple.
What?
It has been a couple minutes. You can tell by that cough.
Yeah, I remember as a kid we got TGIF on Fridays, and then Saturdays you'd have on Nickelodeon, you'd have like Snick. Can watch Are You
Yeah.
Afraid of the Dark and shit. Ooh, man, that first one got me.
But I always remember after Saturday Night Nick, he always switch it over to shit. I don't remember what channel it was, but In Living Color would be on.
Uh, you know what I thought you were gonna say is Friday night and Saturday night. Friday night I would watch Rita Rita Rudner, Rita, and then Gilbert Godfrey up all night. They would have it on USA at like 11 o'clock. They would show like two movies at from like 11 to 1, 1 to 3, or something like that. And Gilbert Godfrey would host the one Saturday night, and that other chick would host the one on Friday. And sometimes they would even show movies that would show boobs and shit. Good times. uh, yeah, WW. Ooh, wee, that was a good dab. But yeah, back in the day, late night TV, sometimes you'd get a occasional boob here and there.
You know, it always slip past the censors.
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember a lot of the movies back then was PG-13 and they would show boobs. They don't do that nowadays. Like Hackers. Hackers was PG-13. That it showed Jolie's tits.
No, Swordfish. No, no.
That was
Holly
Hackers.
Berry. Holly Berry was
Oh,
Swordfish.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Angelina Jolie was in Hackers.
They're both about hackers.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I ever watched Swordfish that much. I was a
I
big
saw it
Hackers
once
fan.
because Holly Berry, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's about hackers as well. Like one of the things is he has to hack into like this government thing while she's giving him head.
What in Swordfish? Huh?
Yeah, that's this whole scene
Oh,
where
in
he has
Sword
to
I
like.
didn't watch and like I said, I never watched Swordfish.
I mean, it's that's like there's I don't remember a whole lot about the movie
Yeah.
except those.
Yeah, I remember Hackers, he was fantasizing about being with her and unzipped her biker top. He had a coat on or something. Ugh, that was a movie I remember I'd play in the video store when I was managing the video store, and I always had to fast forward that one scene. Dab time. Dab again.
Yeah.
Sheeta said he'll be on here in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Good times. I was just watching a movie with that dude from was that what's his name? The dude from The Goonies and, Indiana
Josh Brolin.
Jones. No, Indiana Jones.
Oh, He Hai Kwan.
Hugh Hai Kwan, yeah. I watched this new movie, it was just in on Netflix or something where he's like, he kills people and fights people, I forget what it's called, like Lucky
Love
You or
Hurts.
huh?
Love Hurts.
Love Hurts, yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like one of those movies that is trying to get on the John Wick thing. That's trying
Well,
to be like John Wick.
well, it's weird, when he keeps doing these movies where, like, he's like a John Wick, it just doesn't seem like the character he should play. Like, he did that in that one, he also did it in, Everything Everywhere All at Once and shit, you know? I don't
One
know,
of his
it's
versions.
right, but, I mean, I'm just saying him as an actor is playing that, you know?
I mean, yeah, he's like what he did in Loki. That seemed to fit him a little bit more. But
Oh, I loved Loki and him, that was great. Yeah, there's a new Black Mirror out, Dank. I already started watching it. I've been watching a lot of the episodes of it. They actually did a callback, and they're doing, like, sequels to episodes. So if you watch some of the earlier Black Mirrors, they're doing, like, sequels to a couple of them. Like the one where the guys are put into, like, a video game, like there's Star Trek or whatever. They did a sequel to that episode in this season. Pretty cool. Did you ever watch any Black Mirror?
I haven't watched any of that yet.
That's
I
great.
just,
Highly recommend it.
yeah, I want to. I don't know. It does seem really interesting. I just need to have
Yeah.
the attention for, and like I don't know. It's just starting a new show for me is a really big undertaking.
Well, the nice thing about
Like,
Black Mirror is every episode's its own individual episode up until this season. So, like, they didn't like, you could I when I first watched it, I bounced around just because I would like an episode, and I'd bounce around here and there. Dude, Black Mirror's
like
good.
Breaking Bad, I didn't start watching that well into Better Call Saul. Like well into when, yeah. So,
Yeah, I didn't watch Breaking Bad till it was over.
and I kind of regretted that I didn't, but I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't. So now, like, I don't have to wait. I didn't have to wait next week for the next episode.
Oh, I love that. That's the same thing when I got into, like, Righteous Gemstones was the same, and, I like being able to zip through all of them like that. But, like I said, Black Mirror is just every individual episode. It's kind of its own thing.
Right. So they all just stand alone.
Yeah, like I said, they just recently did a sequel to one of the episodes, but yeah, they're all just kinda like in their own dimensions. Like one of them's like an episode where like every time you meet a person, they rank you between like 1 and 5 stars, and depending on your rank is depending on what kind of like apartment you could live in and what kind of job you could get and this, that, and the other, you know? And, and every they had this one episode where it was like the president had to sleep with a pig in order to save like some hostages from getting killed. And like, it's like they're all standalone episodes. They don't ever follow each other until this season, which is interesting. But they only did it was just only like a part 2 is all they did.
I watched Love, Death, and Robots. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's like Outer Limits or Twilight Zone. I loved Outer Limits. That was a good.
Yeah, I love those too. Yeah, it's Outer Limits and Twilight Zone. More Outer Limits. because I guess like when they rebooted Outer Limits during like the '90s or early 2000s.
Yeah, that's the
I
one I
remember
watched. Yeah.
did iRobot with Leonard Nimoy. Leonard Nimoy was in that episode. It was like a robot, being tried as a human.
Yeah. Remember the
So
intro to
Bond,
Outer Limits was really trippy. Obviously Twilight Zone too, but I always liked the intro to Outer Limits. That was a good intro.
yeah,
And I watched all the Twilight Zones, from the movies to I even like the old black and white Twilight Zones.
yeah, they're
Please
really good
stand by.
stories.
Oh yeah, please stand by. That's what I was trying to remember from it. Yeah, please stand by.
We can adjust the vertical and the horizontal.
Yeah, that's right. I remember when it first came on and it did the volume, I thought my TV was fucking up because my TV literally had the same volume bar as it was showing. And I was like, what's going on with my fucking TV?
Because not every brand is going to have the same volume bar. That's pretty good when
Yeah, I
they get
know.
it. It's pretty good when they guess it right.
It was probably a pretty common one back in the day, but uh month-long vacation to the 90s. That would be cool. Hey, one day we'll be in the VR. Speaking of VR, man, that fucking what was it, the Google glasses, those or not the iPad Pros or what was those those one goggles? Those things kind of got cold quick. Not many people talk about them anymore.
When you talk about Google Glass, that was a long time ago.
Not what's the ones? It's the Meta Glass. Wait, the big
Meta,
expensive ones,
yeah,
the black ones
no,
or whatever. I forget. Or are they? What? I don't know which ones they are. They are anyway.
Meta Vision,
Met.
or who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, the ones that everybody was talking about now, they don't really talk about it very much anymore. But they look cool how they worked. I think they were connected to the iPhone, right? They were like an iPhone type company. Was it an iPhone glasses or something? I don't know. I watched them doing it, but they were so expensive when they came out, like thousands of dollars. Didn't seem worth it. You have time.
Yeah,
Yeah, MetaQuest has their own ones, and then
Apple has the Vision Pros.
Apple Vision Pro. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, the Apple Vision Pro.
I don't know. My wife works for Apple, but she doesn't work for that department.
Yeah.
She did do some testing though. She did do some testing on the Apple Vision Pro. Like they had people you could sign up if you work there. You could sign up to do some product testing, and she was involved in that. So
Well, I
that's
was
that's
so
cool.
excited to get the MetaQuest, and I got it, and I hardly used it because it's like after a while, either I don't feel so good, I can only use it for so long, and it's just I don't know, it just wasn't as cool as I was hoping it would be. I
Yeah.
tried the shooting game. There was like a VR shooting game in it, and that was something else.
I mean, I think the technology is still a little too new. Like I got a PlayStation VR like a while back, and I tried playing Borderlands on it, Borderlands VR. I got nauseous, man. I got nauseous quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that.
I don't know how my kid does it. He'll play like gorilla tag for fucking like 2, 3 hours in it. I'm like, that's crazy. Imagine me wishing that. Ah, you're funny, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be funny if you could only go back as far as you were born.
If I go back in time, I would go on myself, fucking, and buy Bitcoin, don't sell it, and invest in Apple. And let me teach you how to make BHO. I don't care how old you are, you're learning right now. We're gonna
You could you also forgot. Obviously, I would have invested in also Amazon. Amazon started out by selling books, and I was like, "This is not gonna work." And now look at Amazon. I was like, "They're selling books online. Yeah, this ain't gonna work." Uh, all right,
Yeah,
lootables. What?
remember the Amazon Kindle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was there was their ebook reader.
Right. Oh, no, I remember that, but then, they actually started selling books, like, that shipped to your
No,
house.
they started selling books first, but then they did the Kindle.
Right. And now they sell everything shipped to your house. That's what I meant. I mean, it's shocking to see that they go from just sending books to your house to now everything.
They got big quick.
Cheers, everybody.
Cool.
Good old Amazon. Did you ever see that? Did we ever talk about that conspiracy of how many times Marty McFly died?
Well,
So,
you think
so
he died?
well, here's the theory. Like, like when Doc McBrown grabs him at the last minute going through the tunnel, or he gets him right as he's falling off the building. They said, how many times did Doc McBrown miss being there at that time frame and Marty died? And he had to be like, shoot, I have to go back in time. I just missed him. Because he couldn't have known it right away, well, until he missed him a couple times. Then he realizes, well, Marty's about to get shot here. I got to fucking get there a little earlier.
Doc McBrown and Marty Fly.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you kept
Oh,
saying McBrown.
Oh, yeah, Doc Brown, Marty McFly, yeah. Yeah, so Doc Brown would have probably had to let
Yeah,
Marty die a few times before he saved him.
I mean, like probably. I mean, it is possible. He's like, oh shit, but he only go back and forth in time so much because
Well, I know, but the
he,
ironic thing is that he also tells Marty, "Don't go back in time to do it," but he probably had to do it to him because, like, he wouldn't have known about any of those situations, and he just happens to always be there at the right place at the right time. It's because he probably knew he died, and he's like, "Shit, I better go back in time a little bit farther." It's a funny conspiracy. I saw this YouTuber talking about it. And I was like, that is kind of true.
well, yeah, there's that thing where like he gets into a wreck with his truck. Like it's mentioned in the second movie, he gets into a wreck in his truck, and like that could have been it.
Yeah.
But he ended up saving him and only got injured. But now he's like, well, I can't save him from getting injured, so let me try to just save him from having the wreck altogether.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
The
in
try.
the third movie, it ends with racing Needles, played by Flea, who was in
I
the
was just
second
going to say,
movie.
yeah, that's Flea when he says you chicken and he almost ran into the Rolls Royce,
Right?
which he would have got sued from too, if I recall.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that actually makes that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Cause it was like if you see all the times that Doc McBrown happened to be to save Marty at the right place at the right time, he wouldn't have known about it until he missed it. Then he comes and he's like, "Oh shit, Marty got shot by Biff. I better fucking get back in time and save him."
Marty got ran over by Biff.
Yeah, yeah. Marty
Trying
got
to catch
ran over by Biff. Marty got shot by Biff. Uh, I love all the conspiracies, especially on like Back to the Future. The Twins Pines Mall is now the Single Pines Mall
Lone Pine Mall.
or Lone Pine Mall. What up, Noah? How you doing, bud?
Yo, yo, you there?
Yeah, buddy.
That's right. What up, Nick, and what up, Mark,
How you doing,
and what
buddy?
up, chat?
Chilling, doing some dabs, drinking some water, trying to recoup from
That's
the other day.
Some edibles.
Ooh, peanut butter. How much is each one of the cups?
Just 10 milligrams.
All right.
But I got the soda, it's 100 milligrams. I got the gummies, 100 milligrams. And I got 100 milligrams worth of cups.
Nice.
I seen someone like bought. I went to the shop. I think it was like a week ago, and this girl, she bought like all the sodas or some shit. Right? It's like the THC sodas, right? They have
Right.
in the shop. I was like, I was about to say they look like those like heady IPAs. You know, like the little IPA things.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, people like to drink those because it's better than smoking. Like some people they don't like to smoke. They don't prefer to smoke, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, the great thing about the drinks is it doesn't take as long to hit you.
It doesn't.
Yeah, they hit you a lot faster
That's right.
than
I gotta try one of these drinks. So like next time I go, I'm gonna ask like one of the girls at the or person at the clerks, whatever. But like, hey, what's the top one or the best like flavor? Taste like the best tasting one.
if they have that, if they have Uncle Arnie's, they'll probably tell you that
I like
because
strawberries.
How much is that?
the shop
100,
sells out of
milligrams?
the shop is always selling out of these.
$6.99 ain't a bad price.
No, and it's printed on the can.
Yeah.
$6.99 plus tax, of course, but still printed on the
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
And it kind of like the tea. What's it called? The Arizona teas.
Yeah. Yeah. Big
If
perm.
you
They
go to
hit
a
you
shop
fast.
that's selling it more than what's printed on the can, you can report the shop to Arizona.
Oh, yeah. I
Obviously,
remember that. Yeah. Because they would have it on the thing. And it's funny. I was a 7-Up sales rep, and there were some of my stores that I knew that on the bad side of town, they would sell them for more. Well, they would also take like the 6 packs, the 16 9.9 ounce bottles that are in the 6 packs, and they'd split them open and they would say not for individual resale, and they'd fucking be reselling those individually too.
yeah, the grape, Big Perm, the grape was all right. I like the orange. The grape, I didn't really care for.
Yeah, Big Perm says those sodas hit you fast, huh? Interesting. I slammed a whole bunch in a video. I must have drank like 6 in a video with Shido once. Dab time. Get your nails out, loaded bowl, short, short blunts. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers. Pour your shots. Yeah, dank. Going big. He's got the upside down pineapple.
Right side up.
Well, it depends on which way you're looking at
You're
it.
the one that
On the cruise ships, they don't allow you to have upside down pineapples on the cruise ships anymore. They'll take them off your door.
good.
So now people put on the door pink flamingos, and I guess it means the same thing. So they got
Wait,
new
what?
codes. They just keep changing the codes. So a upside down pineapple on a cruise ship door means you like to swing.
What is this? Wait, what? I'm not too familiar. What does that mean? You're having a good time or some shit, or what?
I mean,
It means that you
you
like to
like
trade
to
spouse.
trade spouses or do group sex or whatever.
Oh
Hey,
my
your
god!
hey, your wife's hot. You think my Yeah, I do. Let's trade.
Damn, I haven't been on a cruise, and there's probably a lot of shit on cruises I don't even know about.
Yeah, so they got in trouble for having these upside down pineapples. So now if you do it, the stewards will take them off your doors. And so then there's new ones. There's, I believe, a gnome. If you put a gnome on your door or a pink flamingo, those are the new codes for, hey, I like to fuck. Uh,
'Cause I hate the little knives, but when it's like $20 for a half ounce,
That's not bad. It's easier
and
for
it's
you to what's it called? Like I feel like bud doesn't matter if it's big or little, as long as it's THC, whatever the quality, the high is good.
yeah, I mean, as long as they ain't too tiny, I guess. I hate
Yeah, but
tiny larfs.
you're right. Yeah, you're right. But long as the bud, like, you know what I mean, like you know, like the OG Kush when you get like a pound bag and like in the bottom be the popcorn and shit, but you know it's still
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All that
It's,
THC and shit on it.
it's called 91 octane, and it fucking smells like it.
Cheers. No.
Cheers, guys. I'll take a little Fireball, but I don't chug Modelo like you, bro.
No, it's all good. Well, I'm saving it. Tomorrow I'm gonna go big with you again.
Me too. Let me know what time so I can wake up a little earlier
All right,
or
for
whatever.
sure.
Whenever he can gather everything and himself.
Well, I'm getting hydrated for it.
Right.
I drink usually like a gallon of water a day.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
water's
sleep
good for
like I'm sleeping like a baby tonight. That's for sure.
you.
Tomorrow's Saturday, right? Saturday.
Yeah, buddy.
Remember when people used to celebrate Saturday?
Oh yeah, Saturday. Saturday. Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday, 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 Saturday.
Hey, but so you guys aren't the first dabs of the day. Like, it sucks to say they're like the worst because they want you to like, you know what I mean? But they feel like the best though. Like they get you high as hell.
Oh yeah, that's when I coughed the most too.
It's like a good strong cup of coffee.
Yep.
It's like a
If
good
you know,
smack in the face.
Feels like a fucking
shoot
train.
goes into your brain.
Oh, I love it.
It's like when I go to Vegas with my family and we wake up with texts like in the group. They're like, "Who? Hey, what was that semi truck? Did anybody get the license plate?"
Yeah. Woo. I love it when it get that heavy pressure behind your eyes and you just can't even open your eyes. So good. Yeah, Mark's got. He's dabbing. Are you smoking flower?
I'm past that thing.
Drink. He already passed the flower section. He's drinking his liquids. He's eating his candies.
He's fucking lit. He's in like fucking Mars. He's like in fucking past Pluto.
Got my mango juice.
Oh, there
Makes
you
you
go.
higher.
That'll kick
That
it up.
shit makes you fucking makes you woo woo.
Whew, man. Nope, I need some soda. My hard
I've been
rock.
drinking a lot. I've been drinking a lot of Diet Coke lately. I've been trying to stop that regular Coke and shit, whatever.
Yeah, I know. That's why I switched over to like Dr Pepper Zero and shit. Just save a few calories.
I'm gonna try that out. See how it is.
Dr Pepper Zero is the best for sure. If you like Dr Pepper.
Because I looked it up. Because it's like what's it called? I hate these fucking little
Naps.
night little. Yeah, bro. Like this, and it's like one. It's not even like you know when you're at the lake, you get like 20. You're like this. It's
Yeah.
that one that's annoying you. You're like, come here, motherfucker. But it's like teasing you. It's like I see you small. I'm like motherfucker. Like,
Oh, I know. You'll see me every now and then trying to sleep.
it's
I
the
have all
weather.
these
You know what I mean?
lights and shit. I can just see it in the background. I'm like,
Yeah,
Jesus
because they like
Christ.
the light. They like the lights and shit.
Oh, there we go. Is that a 100 milligram gummy?
Yep.
That's right.
I'm going. I'm doing it tonight, man.
Remember the Chiba Chews?
I'm gonna be like. I'm
The
gonna be
chibi
like you.
chews.
Yeah.
I'm
They
gonna
were
be like
like,
you on this stream,
they were
except
strong.
it'll be edibles.
Hell
It's
yeah.
all passed.
You'll be sleeping.
No, that,
And then you'll get up, dab up, and go back to sleep.
yeah. No, there was some moments you like you're just like you had something like really disgusting
I
in
was
your
probably
mouth.
tasting, I
I'm
was
like,
probably
that's that
tasting,
fireball he's tasting.
probably tasting a fireball still.
He's shooting up that fireball. Some of that fireball's coming back up.
Yeah, yeah, probably. I get heartburn, especially when I drink a lot.
Yeah. See that sounded. You sounded like you were doing a reflux cough there for a little bit.
Yeah. Thank God I was sitting up, not laying down. Then it definitely would have came up.
Oh, shit. Man, I wish GTA 6 was gonna come out this year. The fuck, man. Shit.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out in what, September or something like that? Now it's all the way another year from now.
Yep. I
You
think
know
the
what?
next thing that's what are you saying?
With GTA's track or Rockstar's track record, I'm letting them have it. I'm fine with it because I know they're going to do a damn good job.
Yeah, I know
There's
too.
not
Yep. Yeah.
they're
Well,
not going
the
to
trailer looks sick.
they're not going to release it until they don't. I think they also don't want to release it because I remember GTA 5. They didn't release it with online until much later. The online wasn't ready until much later, so they're probably wanting to have them both available at the same time. That's probably what they're
Yeah.
doing.
And what you and if you know too, because I watch a lot of like no pixel role play on Twitch. Like
Right.
it's like really cool. It's cool, and it sucks about like these the devs, like devs that make games and stuff, or
Yeah.
that they kind of like add up mod and stuff. They say that they might not be able to get a license or something for like a half a year or a year. So it's probably I think that hopefully they have online, but it might be that what you said. It might just be back that story mode thing for a couple months to have their online get ready for the servers. Then they're going to open it up. Or
Yeah, because like a lot of people, don't realize that GTA is first and foremost a campaign game. It is a
hmm
story game. So yeah, so when they released GTA 5, that's what they just released, and they're like, okay, they'll release online later when it's ready. But
Yeah.
now they have such a big online presence with GTA that they're like, okay, we're gonna need to do this both at the same time.
Well, they
We
also wanna
can't
make sure
just
they don't crash their servers when everybody jumps on it too, probably.
Because
like
nowadays you don't gotta go to Jack in the Box or Best Buy or anything. You can just buy I could buy the game on right like I you could probably buy it on like on PS5 like on the App Store or whatever. You get what I'm saying?
pre-order. You can pre-order it right now on PS5.
That's what I'm saying. So it's better than like that's crazy how technology changed. Imagine the old days you had to wait. My brothers used to do that. Go to GameStop and wait for Halo and stuff. I was like, shit.
Yeah, all night.
Yeah.
We pre-ordered Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Star Wars. We pre-ordered that when it was released because it was such a big deal when it was getting released on VHS that we actually pre-ordered it. And like, okay, well, here's this coupon. Here's this like little slip. Don't lose it. When it's ready, come back with the coupon and you can trade it in. And like nowadays, like, okay, let me get your name, your email, you know,
Yeah.
and we'll send you the code, that night.
Through email, yeah, through email, yeah.
Well,
It's just
even
not
like I
the same.
said, the new Switch 2 isn't gonna have actual games. They're gonna all be downloads, so
It's like the only time people are going to be showing up at the door for, releases are going to be game consoles. Like, it's just not the same. People, you know, all these people that are just huge fans of the same game showing up at, the GameStop's doors, before midnight. That was an event. That wasn't just, people showing up to buy a game. That ended up being an event. Like people would come in like costumes, people would be cooking food and shit, playing music. There'd be a party
yeah, it
while
was
they're
good
out there.
times.
Like just and yeah, they don't. It's not going to happen anymore.
After Blockbuster shut down, I think that everything changed. Not like that, but just after
People,
when that there's people I feel like they're late. They're not lazy, but now there's technology. Like people, they don't even go to Walmart or anything. They got Amazon Prime. They just deliver everything on Amazon. Amazon. Like I use Amazon, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
one of those persons that like one of my neighbors every day. This person, my neighbor has like 5 things in front. I'm like, what the
Jesus. That gets expensive. That'll add up quick. Fuck.
but sometimes I think it could be food because but I don't think it's not food because sometimes I'm not gonna say I live in a nice area, but you know, people they Amazon leaves your shit outside. You know what I mean? They're like,
well,
I don't give a fuck. Here's your shit.
people like will have their own business and they'll ship from their house. So they'll have Amazon send them the empty boxes. You
Yeah,
know,
You're true. That's right. Yeah, that's true because you can send it back to through whatever. Or yeah.
Oh yeah, Cheeto.
Shit, will be back on after In and Out, and
I should be.
In and out.
I should be
I,
feeling this
I,
by the time by the time you get back, Cheeto.
I have in and out once a week at least.
I
yeah,
live across from it now. I don't go there. I go to Jack in the
I
Box.
just had In and Out today. I get a 3x3 animal style minus lettuce and tomato.
Well, you
I
get a
show up.
3x3 burger, bro? Fuck.
Yeah, at In and
Son
Out.
of, God damn, you're like a fucking Jaws or what? Your mouth is
Shit,
looking.
if I'm really stoned, I'll get a 4x4.
I'll show up to a Jack in the Box with a joint lit. They don't judge me like they do anywhere else.
If I go to, you said Jack in the Box? I get a lot of shit from Jack in the Box.
Their
I need to
tacos
stop going.
suck.
Hey, if you're faded as fuck, maybe they're not bad. But like,
Oh,
yeah, but when I was 8 years old, they were hitting Nick. You know what I mean? But 28 now, they're like, okay, they're like, okay, I can. I'd rather go to like you know, there's a lot of taco shops. Like, I don't know if where you live, Nick. They have taco places outside, like stands. 'Cause I
Oh
live
yeah.
like in the I live in the Valley, LA. So
Yeah, yeah, I had that a lot in Long Beach more than out. I'm in like Orange County. They don't have them as much out here, but Long Beach had a whole bunch.
there's more
like
food trucks.
cops,
Yeah, we got a lot
food
of food
trucks,
trucks. Yeah.
food trucks. Yeah, we have those too, but we got those. You know what I mean? But you know,
Yeah.
it's
Well, it
funny
gets
when
it's especially hot up here, so they need some kind of air conditioning.
True that. But you know what's funny when you guys said about that when Trump got that plane gifted, right?
Oh
It's not
yeah.
his, but it's going to the government. But I remember Mark says they're gonna have to like, or Nick said, dude, I watched a video. They're gonna have to literally everything off it. Like they're gonna have to like take every piece, like every piece, just
Yeah.
because of the safety. I'm like, what the? You know how much tax money that's gonna be? I'm like, fuck.
That's what I said. I said, is it really worth it? You got to disassemble the
No.
whole plane.
There's been a new development. I've heard this across multiple sources that the plane was that was gifted. They've actually been trying to sell, but no one's been wanting to buy it. So they're
Should
using
cost a
it
lot
as
of money. Fuck.
it costs a lot of money, but I don't know. It's probably an older plane. I don't know, but it's like one that they've been trying to sell for a long time, but no one's been wanting to buy it. So they gave it to Trump.
Because Trump, I guarantee you, gave that family like some military something or like safety or something. You know what I mean? You know how it works.
Like a weapons package in 2027.
Well, Donald
Yeah.
Jr. made a deal with that country about a $5.5 billion golf deal with them. So that probably had something to do with it
Because they
too.
want to make a golf course at Qatar.
Yeah.
Qatar. Would you guys want to go Qatar in the summer, 120 degrees? Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
They're so
Supposed to go
rich
to
out
Qatar.
there. I'm surprised they don't make like a air conditioned outdoor
But
golf
if you
course or
look though,
something.
but if you guys could tell though, Nick, I looked at like the nice hotels, but if you like expand out and you kind of look around their surroundings, like you know how you can see our houses, they look nice a little bit. They look nice kind of like from like the satellite. Bro,
Yeah.
these houses like are all like destroyed and shit. So I'm like, it's it's kind of crazy. These guys live in a big ass palace, so they just live there. They don't think about the outside. I feel like you get what I'm saying, right?
Right. Yeah. They don't see that. Yeah, for sure.
They just say, "Oh," they're like, "Give me my money, give me my money."
Oh shit.
Hey, but that guy earlier that was on with the long hair, that guy used to be like an OG with you at the. He was like in your YouTube videos too, right?
Yeah, yeah. G and Shido. Yep, that was us three.
Yeah, that fool. That's crazy. Fuck, these guys are OGs.
Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah,
used to
like
come to the
it
sessions.
used to be Nick and Shido and G. Yeah, it'd be the three Davsketeers.
And I remember
Yep.
Nick used to drink like the beers that were like this. He'd be drinking like the fucking
The Yard
fucking
House
big boy.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you have you. That's why you're a surfer because like you could like because like you know how we like I like go in the water. I have a pool and shit,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
could go underwater for 45 seconds to like almost a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how it is. You just mind over matter. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. I used to always hold
He
my breath
holds
for a
up
long
for
time.
a long time.
But I don't
Pretty
think a
good.
lot of people could do what you do, like how you could take a you took a bong rip dab and chug that shit. Nobody else, like not a lot of people. I don't even think Steve will do it. Could do that. No offense.
Yeah.
I don't think he can do that.
Well, and even if
Yeah,
most people could, they usually can't do them over and over and over again.
yeah. You probably do it once, maybe twice, and it's game over. You know. It's like, okay, guys, I'm signing out now.
Well, I remember even when I first started doing them, doing one of them was hard. I was doing just like one in a video. That was pretty hard. And then I got to two.
Yeah,
You
I
have to,
remember it's like you would usually just end it with a dab marine.
yeah.
But then like you show off all your shit, things that are going on, like things with the grow. Then you end it with a dab marine. But then you'd
uh,
start with a dab marine, then you'd end it with a dab marine.
Yeah.
Then you do like marines, and now you're doing live
Steve will
splits.
do that. I actually used to talk to him and the Nelk Boys back then before they were super big. I don't know if he could
Not
do
as
that. He can't dab. He can't smoke that hard.
I'm trying to lose weight because Aiden Ross is doing that I don't know if you know he does like this boxing event now.
Oh yeah,
He hosts like a boxing thing on Kick.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
streaming
yeah.
it right now. You know what I mean?
That'd
Bro,
be
that was
sick.
100. He has like over 100,000 views right now, 200,000 views on his shit, dog. But
Damn.
he had these two little dwarfs. One
Yeah.
of my friends, Jeremy, this guy, I wouldn't even want to fight him until I lose, like until I get traded for a year. This guy, bro. I'll send you a link later. I'll send you guys both a link about him. He's a
Yeah.
badass dude, bro. He's like my size. I'm 4'6", but he's like 4'5". I'm not saying this, but he could whoop my ass right now. But if I train, I'll whoop his ass.
Hey,
But
that'd be a
Aiden
good
Ross,
one.
he does these events where he has like regular size people, but like he'll have two dwarfs fight. So I'm gonna try to hit up Aiden when I get better, and I'm like, hey, me and Nick gonna come by. We're gonna bring the smoke. You know what I mean? Come
Hell
to
yeah,
LA
dude,
because
that'd be
Aiden says he
sick.
wants to come to LA to do one of these events because he does it in Florida.
Dude, he should. Dude, I ate over 5,000 milligrams of edibles. I ate like 6,000.
The only thing about edibles, like I don't mind it, but I just love the sour edibles, like the sour
I
gummy edibles.
don't get how you can eat that many edibles and not feel anything. Like I'll feel like 200 some edibles, 200 some milligrams of edibles. Especially with the mango juice.
I ate pure
Gotta love
RSO.
science.
Yeah, I was eating pure
Isn't art
RSO.
isn't RSO like dark, but it's good. It's good for you, kind of in a way. It's like
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
right. It's like it's
back in the day, they used ISO with naphtha in it, which wasn't good for you. But the ones we made, we used it with grape alcohol and shit, and it was a lot better. And we gave it to Ben Wilson to help his cancer too. So,
yeah. And people, what is it? How does RCO? You just like drink it or something, or just like it's like a little some shit.
you can do a lot of different ways with it. I was just eating large chunks of it, but you can put it in capsules and just swallow them
So
too.
I'm not a swallower. That sounds weird. I swear I can't swallow pills, bro.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like when I get sick, bro, I have a thing at my house. I like put the pill in, and I just it's like a grinder for for the pills,
Oh yeah, I
and
have
it
one of
sucks. And
those.
I put
Yeah.
it in a yogurt, and I put it in the yogurt, like yogurt, and I just fucking just man, I do some mind over
It's,
matter because it's fucking disgusting, dog. Like I could drink Fireball, but I can't chew a pill. Like fuck.
Damn. And it must taste horrible eating it that way.
Yeah, my boy. Like that's why I have like the yogurt ready, the strawberry yogurt, my favorite. If it's banana, nope, I'm not. I need my strawberry, but my
Yeah,
strawberry yogurt or blueberry, I'm
banana.
good. I don't like banana flavored yogurt. I'll eat a banana, but I can't eat the banana. Fuck that shit.
it's too subtle. It's too subtle a flavor.
What banana?
Well, the
It's
fake
too
My
subtle a flavor.
well, also that banana taste just doesn't
Like
taste like a
I
normal
was all
banana.
banana or banana
no,
pudding.
yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't taste like banana. It tastes like what you said, like banana pudding and some
Well,
shit.
what they say is that banana candy is what bananas used to taste like because the bananas changed so much. But if that's the case, I don't know if I would have liked them.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, man.
Happy Friday, boys.
Happy
You,
Friday. Go Noah. Go Noah.
Woo!
Hell yeah, that was a big one. Oh yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna have to open up
Happy
this other one here in a little bit. What'd you say?
Alex Franco. Happy Friday, Posty.
Yeah, happy Friday, potheads. Potheads and stoners. uh, this is the other one I'm gonna be opening here probably in a little bit. Super lemon Scotty.
You guys watch like WWE or no? That shit looks. I like the name of that one.
I
Uh,
used to
I used to
late
watch
90s.
wrestling all the time.
I used to watch. I only watch now just the pay-per-views.
I see it's making a cool little comeback with a lot of the characters and shit, which is interesting.
Logan Paul
Yeah,
and Rey Mysterio's son and a couple of these girls.
yeah.
It's changed though.
Rhodes is doing good, and
Like my what's it called? Like back then, like wrestling was badass. My father told me and like everybody told me my uncles they went to like the Coliseum and they told me that shit was badass. I would imagine going to Coliseum outdoor wrestling.
yeah,
That's some old school shit though. But now everything's changed.
yeah. I was down in Florida back in the '80s and shit, and they had a lot of like local small wrestling back going on back then. And obviously, they still had like WWF was rocking and rolling, and WCW was going good, and it was a cool time for wrestling back in the late '80s, early '90s.
Everything's changed for sure though.
Yeah. I wonder what Shido got. I bet you Shido got a 3x3 from In and Out.
I like a pink lemonade or a chocolate shake on the side.
He got let off on a speeding ticket because of his sable WWF shirt.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, it's understandable.
Sable.
I wish I
Yeah.
got let off. Fuck, they see me little, they don't even let me off still. What the fuck?
Damn.
Think they let me off
RoboCop.
Robocop.
the
I
right?
saw some streamers been playing that game lately. It's been like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're coming out with like a standalone game after the as the original one. It's kind of like gonna be like actually like the Raid Redemption or uh Dread, where like he's stuck in a like this big building and he has to fight his way out.
Huh. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna play it.
Yeah. Yeah, the old RoboCop games was classic. The old Jurassic Park games.
RoboCop versus Terminator.
RoboCop versus Terminator. Yeah, I remember the old
Yeah,
Oh,
Terminator arcade.
dude, I missed term, dude, because my dad's been like my dad worked at Universal for 35, I think, since 1989, right? He's retiring this year. Thank God, finally. Fucking, I tell everybody retire when you can. But dude, Terminator ride was one of the best rides out there for Universal. Like not the rides, but like one of like the attractions. I mean, like attractions.
Yeah.
it
I
was
like Back
like
to the Future, Back in the Future too. Like Back to the Future, of course, but Terminator like second. You know what I mean? I love the Terminator feeling. The robos on the side and shit.
Yeah, that three Terminator 4D or whatever they called it. Yeah.
Yeah.
like a Elseworld story. Like it wasn't canon, but it was kind of like, oh, we're doing time travel, so we can do this like other thing.
That was cool.
So it's
Remember
like
they would cut bus through like on a motorcycle, the
Yeah,
screaming and
I would be.
shit.
I thought that shit was real. Like, dude. When I was young, I was like, dude. I was like, bro, I'm scared. Is that a real motorcycle? But then, like, they were like, no, it's a traction. I was like, oh shit. I was like, what the fuck?
you
That
understand
was
I never saw that. I never saw that shit.
oh,
But you
that
know
was
what? I
good.
did see the turtles coming out of their shells tour, so that's something.
But yeah, they had that Back to the Future, and then
The
uh
old school King Kong before it got burnt down.
Yeah, King Kong, and then they switched Back to the Future to Simpsons.
Yep, and the Simpsons gonna go away. I heard like, it's sad, but you know how everything changes because kids nowadays, like not so, it's like generations. Like kids are now they like different things, and
I have
Yeah,
to go for it
yeah, you gotta
before
go
the
before the Simpsons. I
because
like
I'm
the
a
Simpsons. It's so cool. I love that little attraction.
yeah,
yeah. We went to Universal last year. It was pretty fun. We went to see that Simpson or the Super Mario World and shit. That was pretty cool.
I want to go to that too.
Yeah, that was hot that day.
I feel like summertime is the worst time to go to any theme park.
Yeah.
I know, I'm
Because
not saying that, but not like I know all the kids are out of school, but if you don't mind the heat, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we went in spring break, April, but it was just hot that day. And, down especially in that Super Mario World down there, it was just baking down there.
this week I think or next week I think we're going to the Jelly Belly factory and check that out.
That'll be good.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we went on a weekend where like no one's working, so yeah, we're gonna go during the week while it's like while the factory's actually doing shit. That should be
That's
fun.
badass. They're closing
Yeah.
what I think in Maryland. They're closing a Six Flags in Maryland.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because you know it's fucking. Excuse my French, but like, dude, they said they only had 60 employees working. So how many people think we're going there? Not that many, right? Or what?
Damn.
Right? Shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Now,
there used to be a Six Flags up in Northern Ohio too. I think they closed that one.
I feel like California, Nevada. I feel like Nevada should have a theme park, but I don't think so. Because kids, I don't think. Do you think Vegas is a kid thing? Nah, like that. It's weird when I don't mind. Like my parents brought me to Vegas when I was a kid, so I don't think it's weird if you see a kid there. But you know what I mean? Do you think it's weird, Nick, or no? Seeing a
Yeah.
kid at Vegas
Well,
walking
I don't
around with their
know.
parents?
It's become a really fucking family friendly area. Back in the late '90s when I went there, MGM Grand at the back of their park, and they had where they have a lazy river and the shit on it now, but back then they had a theme park.
A theme
And you could
park?
go back there, yeah, at the back of MGM Grand. It was a little theme park, and they had like a little like maybe water park kind of thing. And it was crazy, and so you had to pay, like, 35 bucks, and you go back there and ride some rides and shit. It was crazy. They now switched it out to it's like their swimming pool, lazy river area, but, yeah, back in the day, they did have a theme park. And then you got
I remember.
Circus still there, so
Yeah, Circus Circus. When I was young, I was like, damn, that place is good. But now when I get older, I'm like, not like that. But you get what I'm saying, right? Not
yeah, yeah.
no, but my favorite place when I was like growing up over there in Vegas, like going to the hotels or casinos, was behind like the pool at Mandalay Bay. They had like the wave pool.
Yeah, that was
I,
cool.
I love wave pools, man. I feel like every hotel should have a fucking wave pool. Those shits are badass.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of cool things that they don't have as much anymore. The at Excalibur back in the day on the side is there you go over the bridge. If you look over the one side, they used to have a dragon attraction. So a dragon would come out and spit fire, and then a wizard would come out and say, "Be gone, dragon," and would cast the dragon to get the dragon to go back into its cave. And
I
so if
think
you yeah, you can still see it there kind of, but they don't run the attraction anymore, but if you look over the edge, you can still see it and shit.
I'll look it up on YouTube. My cousin loves Vegas. My cousin is younger than me, and this guy knows everything more than me. And it's like, what's it called? The Hard Rock, right? You
Yep.
know, like where the Mirage, or what's it called, right? The Mirage, or right? Or Treasure Islands, or something closed down right there. What was it
Yeah,
closed down?
Hard Rock, I believe, closed,
No, 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 no. Treasure Island's closed down,
Treasure
and
Island
Hard
closed.
Rock is coming.
Yeah, the Mirage closed down too, right? Or the
No,
Mirage
no,
closed
no,
down.
no. Fuck, I
Yeah,
think the Mirage closed,
yeah,
right?
the Mirage closed. That was the one that had
And
the
the hit,
lava and shit, yeah.
yeah, then Hard Rock bought them out because they're
Yeah.
gonna add like a little, like a guitar and shit.
Yeah, well, they closed the Hard Rock in Vegas a while ago, so they probably are trying to build another one maybe. Because I know they used to have one on the Strip, and they closed that a
They
little
have
while
one in
ago.
Vegas, and they because now the one in like not Vegas, the one in Florida is doing good. So I'm guessing they said, "Fuck it, go back to Vegas." You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. I love Vegas. I've been going out there since like 97,
I just go
96.
because I'm lucky. Someone's a high roll. Like I have high rollers in my family. You know what I mean? So get free
Hell yeah.
rooms. So you can't say no to a you can't say no to a kid. Hey, a good weekend, right, with the family.
That's like my buddy
You know what I
Brian. He gets all these free cruises because his family gambles heavy on the cruises.
mean?
So it's like, hell yeah. You got to be an elite member on a cruise ship. You got to gamble a shit ton.
But I think me and my family we want to hit the what's it called? Fucking the what's this shit? Fuck the Atlantis. What's this shit called? The fucking
Oh, the
what's
one out in
that
like the Caribbean or
Bahamas area?
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, Atlantis. Yeah.
yeah, because Caesars is part with them, so
Interesting.
get free. So my family can get free rooms there. So, and I've never been to the Bahamas, but I'm going to Aruba first for sure. Aruba.
Aruba, Jamaica.
It's funny because my uncle is like he's like an uncle. You know how like I don't have a lot of family, so I just call like my dad's best friends like uncles and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what's it called? His sister fucking found out like fucking they went out there because they go out there because they go cruise like well, you know how you have cruise ships, but now
Right.
they fly out there now because they his sister found a Aruban guy out there.
Oh, I'm sure it's pretty out there. That's for sure. That's hilarious. So she's moving out there?
Yep, they got married and shit. No, no, they're getting married in the U.S. so he could get a U.S. citizen.
Ah, well, that makes sense.
So that's smart, you know what I mean? Hey, see, right? I
Did
gotta
you
dab up.
Yeah, deb
But
time. Did you see that
where?
Trump, gold card for citizenship for like $5
Oh
million
my
bucks?
god, I can't believe that shit, bro. Hey, all these, hey, all these Saudi Arabian people just said, "Give me one just for fun of it." You know, what I mean?
I'm
Who
sure
can
they
afford
will.
one? Who can afford one, man? $5 million? What's the down payment? Fucking 500,000, 50,000?
No, you gotta pay the 5 million to get it.
That's so sad.
I was thinking
That's
Justin Bieber needs to get it. Any of these Canadian guys, that way they can make sure they don't get kicked out of there, you know?
you know what's sad about Justin Bieber? I was watching, dude. You know he was worth like almost $1 billion. Then he lost so much. He lost over $500 million in financial, and he had to sell one of his things for $200 million.
Yeah, he sold his whole catalog. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. What the fuck was he buying, bro?
Well, they
What
say
the
he's in
fuck?
some kind of cult, and the
What does that?
cults take
What does
all your
that mean?
money. He's in some kind of religious cult. I don't
$1 million,
know.
you know. You ever seen the movie Blank Check?
Yeah,
You
No,
give a kid
I gotta watch it then.
love Blank Check.
that.
What other movies was that kid in? That kid was in something else.
But how do you lose that much money? I know you could lose $10,000. Like, I lost $10,000 in a casino. Like, not like that much. Shouldn't have never said that, but it's not that hard to lose money. You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
mean? But how can you lose 200? What are you like fucking buying like 10 Lamborghini, like 100 million Lamborghinis? What are you doing, man? And that's pretty sad.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Nobody told him, but you know how it is. You probably when you get older at age. Uh
Yeah.
oh, damn, this
Cheeto,
fool got us on
hey,
a big TV. Damn, we're celebrities. We're on TV.
hey.
That's right. The OGs here.
yeah,
Nice.
buddy.
He filled his bong with the pond outside. Very nice.
What kind of burger
What's
you
up,
get, Cheeto?
guys?
What up? What up?
Cheeto, Noah, Mark, Cheeto.
Cheers. Cheers.
What's that? Oh, cheers. Oh,
Cheers.
damn. Oh, I got something. I got something. All right.
Oh yeah.
Got some of that M1 OG. I just had one plant I snuck in last grow for myself.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
So what kind of burger you get, Sheeta?
Um, just grilled onions and spread only. Classic way I like it. Just straight to the point.
That's funny.
You guys gaming at all today?
I haven't gamed yet, but I'm down to.
I figured out that if I just unplug the power cord out of the Xbox when I'm not using it,
Right.
that solved the problem.
So then, yeah, Sheeta kept having like shit overheating on him.
It was because it was getting hot when it wasn't on, and then so
That's
once
not
I actually turned it on, it shit just fucking cooked itself alive.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know what's fucking going on with it. I unplug it, it starts off cold, so it gives me like 2, 3 hours.
Well,
What, a
that's good.
PC or a console?
Xbox,
Is it old?
but
Like,
it's
I'm not
like
saying that, but is it older or newer?
yeah, it's like
I'm
2017.
just being, I'm just being real, Nick. Why you gotta laugh, dude? Fuck, dude.
Dude. Because it's old.
Nah, it's not old. Nah,
Oh,
it's
shit.
not that old.
You figure they would have came out with a new Xbox since then. It's literally still the same, just more memory, I think.
Oh, Sheeto,
Yeah, I
Oh
feel
shit!
like,
he's been saving these to open for you.
Oh shit! I remember that one actually.
oh yeah,
I used to go to a flea market in Hawaii every Sunday and grab some of those.
1991.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
damn, I wasn't even born. Fuck. I was fucking.
All right, you ready? Let's do this. Let's go and get this over with.
All right, let's see
While I'm
it.
still, while the edibles haven't fully kicked
Hasn't
in.
kicked in yet.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
What? How many
But
milligrams did you eat?
about 250
All right, all right,
with some mango juice, and I've been dabbing. You know,
all
just
right, all right. You're getting there.
but I got more. You know, I got more gummies. So do this.
How many drinks did I drink that one night when you came over, Sheeto?
Uh,
Remember you brought me a whole bunch of those drinks?
Hey, put me on the full screen.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
There's a bonus
which?
holograms.
Oh, those only had 10 milligrams each.
Here we go.
Those
Hold on.
drinks. All right, all right. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh shit! First card. Thor's hammer.
Oh,
Got the hammer.
The
okay,
proper
this is when
name.
they actually drew each fucking card.
Proper name. Mjolnir. Size. Length. 22.7 inches. Yeah. Working face. 6.5 by 6.5 inches.
Is
42.3
there
pounds.
is there a author for that, or not an author, but an illustrator for that series of cards?
What's the girth? Uh,
Yeah, it doesn't say.
uh, because yeah, like the cool thing about those comic book cards back then is every single card was unique. Like you couldn't, that wasn't a still from from a comic or anything. They literally drew
Yeah.
that just for that card. It's pretty sick.
Composition Asgardian Uru metal. Mystical nature makes further analysis impossible. Okay. I like this because I know it's not just gonna have Avengers shit in here.
yeah.
I'm all for the symbiote, so I'm waiting for Carnage or Venom.
Sabretooth. How
Okay,
about Sabretooth?
Sabretooth ain't bad.
Yeah.
Sabretooth ain't bad.
Group
That was a
affiliation Marauders.
that was a classic look for
Six
him too.
6 by 6 feet, 780 pounds. First
Oh,
appearance,
Jesus.
Iron 14, August 77.
Why can't we have these guys be in the military for us? Fuck some bitch.
You have a 700-pound, 6-foot guy coming at you.
Oh, Canadian now. You got
Puck.
Puck.
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea who that is either.
That fool has
He's
big
a
ass arms. I can just know that.
Aurora North Star. Come on. Never mind. Well, Alpha Flight.
I'd have been like Punisher.
It's like the Canadian. They're like the Canadian X. Wolverine was on Alpha Flight. They're like the Canadian X-Men or Avengers. I don't know. Yeah.
Got you.
Height 3'6", weight 225 pounds. First appearance, Alpha Flight #1. Fun fact: North Star and Aurora are twins. North Star was the first openly gay comic book superhero.
Huh. Fun fact, Mark.
I don't know shit. Fucking Alpha.
That's
Other than
fun.
Wolverine was on it, and one of them was gay.
Interesting.
Spider-Man versus Hobgoblin.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
First
Spider-Man.
encounter,
Oh, that's a scary looking Hobgoblin. That was back when
right?
he before he got that googly mask
The
when they
crazy
gave it to him in
mask.
the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man #238, March 1983 was their first encounter.
The villains looked cooler in the 80s, but the superheroes look gayer in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alpha Flight with the first gay superhero came out in the 80s.
See, look how scary that guy looks. He's looks badass. But Spider-Man looks like a little wimp.
Oh shit.
All right,
Avengers
what's the
West
next
Coast,
one?
Ooh, Iron Man.
Dr.
Uh,
Pym, Iron Man, Tigra,
Hawkeye.
Scarlet Witch,
Avengers
Spider-Man, and
West Coast. This is the West Coast Department division.
yeah.
So, so like half of them are gay or trans.
Oh shit. That's why.
That's the
That's why
West
I'm going. That's why I'm
Maybe
going to
Tigra,
Florida.
maybe Tigra,
Tigra.
maybe yeah.
Look
That's
at the way Hawkeye is standing. He's totally from San Francisco.
yeah. Hawkeye. He's the only superhero that has no superpowers.
I just can see things from afar.
No, that's not true. Nick, he's deaf.
Hawkeye's deaf?
Yeah,
Huh.
He can
yeah.
hear with his eyes.
Not in any of the
No, he can
movies.
see with his eyes. He can't hear anything.
Oh. Chicken
Invisible
Hawkeye.
Woman.
Hey, we can see her. They have a card
Yeah,
with nobody on. They have a card with
I
nobody
No,
could
on it.
definitely see those two things.
I
Why do they have to be a different color?
they just wanted to
they
brighten it up.
they both
Yeah.
have the same. Invisible Woman and Sabretooth both have the same strength. Really?
Oh, God, damn. Okay. Interesting. I don't know
I
who's
don't know.
rating these things.
Just random.
It's funny because they're not even playing cards, so like
Why don't even need that on there? Fantastic Four, height 5'6", weight 120 pounds. First appearance, Fantastic Four #1.
All
he's
chest.
120 pounds.
Did you know?
All
Sue
chest.
met her,
Yeah.
Sue met her first husband. Sue first met her husband, the famous Mr. Fantastic, at the tender age of 12, Why the fuck did they have to say the
Ew.
tender age of 12? Why did they have to use tender?
Ew.
Why did they have to say that? Why did they have to use that fucking word, tender,
Ew. Because you're
for a
like
12-year-old?
just young meat.
The scale is plus or
I.
minus 10%, just like we.
Did you know? Did you know it is rumored that Sabretooth may in actuality be the father of the heroic X-Man known as Wolverine?
No, I did not know he was the father.
What the fuck? They're just putting random shit on here now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because he's not nowhere near the father, right?
I didn't think so.
Yeah, they
Uh-oh.
they were
They, they
fighting.
were
So
they were
here's
friends together, right?
here's a
Right.
fan favorite. Uh, Saracen.
Oh, Saracen. I think about him every night before I go to bed.
There's like, just give a guy a sword and a gun.
Well, he murdered Punisher's last surviving relative, his uncle, Rocco
Yeah.
Castiglione.
People
That's
like to
some old
murder
school
people's
shit.
uncles.
Give him a sword and a gun.
That makes sense.
That's his power.
Super Silver versus Thanos. That's a good one.
Yeah, man, Silver Surfer. Yeah, it was always badass. And Thanos, man, first
Silver
encounter
Surfer
of
was
Silver
always
Surfer,
badass. Yeah.
1990.
Pew pew
Damn,
pew.
son of a gun.
That's a cool one.
Yeah,
That reminds me of zombies.
might send that to get graded.
Yeah. Plants vs Zombies. Zombies ate my neighbors.
Did you play the new zombies, Nick?
No, why did they have a new one?
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, weaker than the Invisible Woman and 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 Sabretooth. So so if
Interesting.
Doctor Strange arm wrestled the Invisible Woman, he would lose. But I guess
That
he has
looks
fucked up.
something. That looks. I don't want to say nothing, but that looks weird. You know, what I mean, the picture in the way. If you know what I'm saying, I'm joking. I'm not saying it.
I don't know. I've seen some anime that ended up like this.
Tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Laser beam penises.
Their
Twap
famous
twap
weapon, Spider-Man,
twap.
Why
Twip
does
and
everybody have
shoes.
to make the Spider-Man hands?
twip.
Well, this is Spider-Man.
Oh, I
Bro, I
know,
missed.
but the last guy had Spider-Man thing too. Everybody
Holy
likes
shit.
to do that.
Holy shit.
See?
You're right.
Toot
Right,
toot
it's
toot.
right at the tip of the penis.
And Spider-Man, he was long before Doctor Strange.
Yeah, everybody just wanted to be Spider-Man.
Twip twip twip.
His web shooters weigh about 2.2 pounds each. 6 inches, 12 with the trigger. Diameter about 4. That's watch. So this
So,
Ghost Rider. Okay, he's a Ghost Rider villain.
Oh, that's a cool
When
one.
Death Watch memories, his victims experience intense agony, which only adds to Death Watch's pleasure. So I guess he makes you relive your memories and jerks off to them. Intense pleasure, that's what it says. Or no, not intense agony, which only adds to Death Watch's pleasure.
Interesting. He likes the
Okay?
pleasure.
Scarlet Witch.
Damn, look at her. Look, she got a little come out. It's funny how they picture like what she was saying. What she was saying, like they have like the art in that certain areas is so perfect.
So like she got a hot vagina. Hernia. The other guy had penis lasers.
Hey, no fucking hologram cards.
Oh, were you supposed to
Damn.
get one?
What?
Hologram. Brand new place and some of these packages. Okay, well, shit.
Oh,
No, they dipped you. You didn't even get bubble gum.
No, but no.
oh, Cheetos burger. Yum, yum, yum.
I
Also,
used to
fun
get the
fact:
Garbage Pail Kids too.
sister of mutant hero called Quicksilver.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the fun fact.
that was just like they
Oh shit.
did in the TV show. WandaVision. WandaVision was a good show. I actually liked it.
Drapes match the
Oh, it was
carpet.
good. I felt cheated though that it wasn't really Quicksilver, but what was his name? What did they call him? Richard Boner or something?
Yeah, they had
Even
the
though his
guy
name
who
was like
used to
something,
play it. It was interesting how they did that whole thing.
it wasn't just an actor. His last name was something Boner. Because he laughed whenever she said his name.
Yeah. That was so great. I loved how they did the like 70s, 80s, 90s. That was so cool.
It was
You have
good.
time.
Wait,
Daniel's
so
hot.
Nick, so
What?
you can't bring like cannabis on like a cruise ship, or that's like not right? I know it's like it's legal, right? Right,
No,
it's
no, no.
legal.
You can't bring anything on. You could try. If they catch you, they get you a permanent ban.
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing, but I've seen people that they're stupid, but I never been on a cruise ship. I never
So,
do it because I don't risk that shit. It's like imagine you fly, because when I fly to like to go to Wisconsin or Michigan or something,
right.
I just have I know I got shit over there, you know what I mean? So I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's some guys, like a lot of the guys I see bring vape pens on. I'll smell weed. So people do it. Eh.
But is there like when you go to a cruise ship, is it like a fucking like a TSA like a TSA thing or whatever TSA like a what's it called, like you know when you go to the airport TSA?
Yeah, they got dogs and metal detectors and everything. Yeah.
Just give the dog a dog treat. And I'm joking.
Yeah. Just wait and buy some in Mexico.
That shit in Mexico might be fucking skonka, fucking shit, fucking some bricks. You know, I seen you know you guys probably seen what shit in Mexico. They can just it's all like in bricks and it's all like pounded.
Yeah. Well, I'd need it already pre-rolled too. I wouldn't want to fucking have to get papers to make a big ordeal of everything. Have to get everything.
That's why I drink. Fuck it. That's why when I go to Laughlin to the lake, I don't even bring my dab shit. I just drink. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
And it's cool too, probably Nick, because when you get back, you get your little high back. You know what I mean? You know how when you take days off, you
Oh
get that
yeah.
little high, that little feeling back.
Yeah, you do. It's pretty nice. I get the unlimited drink package, so I can drink all the time too.
Lucky son of a gun,
Yeah.
living a life.
That's how you do it
You
on
only
a cruise
live,
ship.
you only live once right now,
Well,
right?
yeah, when you're on a cruise ship, if you don't get the unlimited drink package, you're just like counting the drinks and you're like, well, I can't drink too many or else I should have just got the drink package.
What do you think,
Oh, he's about
Kiddo?
to take another one.
Ooh wee. Another
You
gummy.
might see him. You might see him in the couch.
I'm
Cheers,
worried
Strawberry
because
guys.
I'm on
slam.
Cheers,
a
guys.
stool. I'm worried because I'm on a stool and I'm afraid I'm gonna pass out like Nick, but I'm gonna fall off the stool.
Yeah, still ain't a good one to pass out in.
Like if Nick was in a stool, he would have like fell. He would have probably fell forward onto his whole setup.
That would have sucked.
Yeah, you did it.
Cheers.
Man. Cow food fucking pack.
You eating another gummy?
Yeah.
Let's see it. How big of a gummy is it?
Not that big, but it's 100 milligrams.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Pissy roll.
Tootsie Roll.
And Nick, I was gonna say, if you're down in a couple months, whatever, I'll get some fucking sweets. Because my family gets sweets at Dodgers. I'm gonna get you a couple of
Hell
tickets if you
yeah.
want to come through.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Come
totally
see, you
down.
know what
That'd
I
be
mean?
fun as fuck. I've never been to a Dodgers game. I go to the Angels games all the time, but yeah, Dodgers game would be sick.
Go to a suite too,
Yes.
bro.
Hell yeah, those are always fucking
Hooked
badass.
up
Man.
to.
That's the way to do it.
And the liquor store's right there. It comes to you.
No, that's sick. Yeah, I know. I like that about that. Did you
All
pound
right.
that burger already, Sheeta?
I pounded 2.
Damn.
Where you
Fuck.
been?
Well,
That
he
fool's
was
Two
getting
four
going,
by
brother.
fucking
fours,
that
baby.
fool Cheeto's about to be fucking Jay Cutler, the wrestler, bro. The fucking not the wrestler, but the bodybuilder.
Well, look, he's got his black tank top, his gold chain, his
Yeah,
beard.
yeah, he's like Ramen Coleman. Ramen Coleman.
uh, I'm gonna jump on the computer. I'll call you guys back.
All right.
That's right.
Bum, bum, bum. Back to us.
You know, it's funny. I saw the thing because I like watch baseball and stuff, right, Nick?
Right.
And there's a little fucking funny thing in the Pirates and the Phillies are playing. You know, how the team is PP, right? Like starts with PP.
Right.
And the first score was 0-0, and someone said, "Oh, that's poop." It's like P zero
P zero zero P. That's funny. Yeah, I like games and shit. I've been to the only suite I ever been into was one of my grows I was at labs. The owner had a suite for the Clippers game. I got to see the Clippers game, and it was so cool. Like you said, they come to you. It's so chill up there in the suite.
And it's chill because you can like the doors closed, like you're chilling with your people, and you don't gotta like you can walk around, and there's like, and they have like there's like 10 chairs, like you can sit and
Down
watch it
on
right
there,
with
yeah,
the glass, yeah,
exactly.
the little glass thing, you know what I mean?
That's so cool. And then they got the TVs if you want to check it
Yeah,
out.
they got hey, oh yeah, not even check it out. Hey, you're like, hey, I want to watch something else, fucking like that. But you know,
That's a good point. I never thought about that. That's a good
that's what everybody does because I got a lot of sports bettors in my family.
That's cool. Have a whole bunch of
I
different
love
games on.
Yeah, I like betting, bro. It's not, there's like I don't want to talk, I don't want you guys to get in it because you got money you can play with, you know what I mean? But I gamble, you know what I mean? I'm a gambler. I
Hell
gamble,
yeah.
so
Oh yeah. We got a
I like
couple
to be
guys on
honest.
here that do some gambling. That some guys gamble on video games and shit, which is crazy.
I used to do that shit, but like, fuck that, dude. That's CS:GO, Call of Duty and shit.
God, I touched my eyes with some weed and now they're like burning.
I hate that feeling.
That should be a pepper spray. Make a weed pepper spray. And it's just
You
like
know, to be,
keef. It's just keef that shoots in your eye.
to become an officer, you have to have like pepper spray in your eyes.
Yep.
Fuck, dude, I ate a Carolina Reaper or Ghost Pepper, whatever, like for a challenge. The next day in the morning, man, in the bathroom, oh my, I felt like the lava was going down me, bro. I was like this, hallelujah. I felt like I was praying. I was like, you guys never eat a hot pepper. Never eat one.
Oh,
Well, I ended up eating 2, and my buddy ate 2 Carolina Reapers, and he said he was pissing fire. And I didn't believe him. And then I did another video, and sure enough, the next day I was pissing fire. It wasn't hurting. It was hurting coming. It was hurting pissing. That was crazy.
Bro, when I shit, oh, it's like that. No, it's just, well,
Yeah, that happens, but, like, it seems like when it's really strong extracts, especially peppers, oh, man, that was crazy. The Carolina Reapers are
I
no
don't
joke.
know why do people make those shits, bro? What's the point for that
Uh,
shit, dog? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna fucking what is it gonna be everyone's gonna eat that 100 years or what? That's gonna be a new
uh,
thing?
they're dangerous. Or I did the pepper the one chip challenge, that was a fucking regretful decision. I had stomach cramps on that one, that was horrible.
Bro, because my dude, I don't know how people can eat like peppers, like like you know how people can eat like jalapeno peppers and shit? Fucking I don't know.
Yeah. I like some peppers, but yeah, the Reapers are pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're not things to eat daily.
No. How's those gummies, Mark?
I forgot my lid was off my water, so I just splashed water on my lap.
Uh, do they taste like distillate?
I'm gonna get another Modelo.
Do it.
The peanut butter cups did.
Did they? Interesting.
Mm.
They look good though. You think peanut butter hides a lot. I wouldn't even think you would taste it in that.
It's an aftertaste. It's an aftertaste.
Mm.
But I did just eat the gummies too, so it could be that too.
The beer.
So that
Little
was another
Modelo.
100.
Oh yeah.
So I'm 350 in.
Oh yeah.
If I count like the whole day, 450. No, 460.
You'll sleep good tonight.
Oh yeah.
Probably no dreams. All right, let me go. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna grab some more water. I'll be right back.
Alright. Yeah, but Mark, how much do you think, Mark? How much do you think the U.S. government's going to spend personally when they get that plane to take all that parts, like all the parts off? Millions, probably.
Well, everything the government
For the
does
maintenance and everything and shit.
actually worth,
Because they have more
So
technology. Because their technology, they get paid more. Like some electricians get paid 20, 30, 40, 50. These guys that work for the government get paid probably thousands or some shit because they know what they're doing.
he's not even allowed to accept it. It's unconstitutional for him
But he
to
said,
accept. It's
but
unconstitutional for him to accept the gift as a president. So, like, if they gave it to him afterwards, that'd be different. But while he's the president, he's not allowed to accept gifts like that because it could be a conflict of interest.
but he said supposedly like after at the end of the day all the bullshit, right? Everybody was thinking that he was gonna get it. They said that the government's gonna get U.S. government's gonna get it.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what's going to happen. The government's going to acquire it. They're going to tear it down, and like after they find out if there is or isn't something in that plane that could be used against us, they're probably just sell it for scrap.
But I feel yeah, but I don't think Qatar would do that. But you never know because I don't know. I'm not in the you know what I mean. I'm not in the military, but you know how it is. World we live in is so weird and strange.
Nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing
When I saw,
surprises me anymore.
yeah, that's why when I watch Simpson shows, I kind of get scared a little bit.
It's like, are they going to predict something else? Something else
Yeah,
going
so I'm like,
to come? Well, another thing about The Simpsons, when you've been around for 30 years,
Yeah.
you're going to have shows that are going to,
it's 30 years Simpsons.
since 89, so well over 30 years, yeah.
That's
Shit.
crazy.
That many episodes, it's some,
No, that's what's it called? That's like wait, 89. 89 is 30 something, five, right? Four. I don't fucking know. I suck at math at this time.
6, I think, right?
Yeah. So yeah, 11. plus, yeah, 35, 36 years. Yeah. Alex is 12
So,
beers deep.
Fucking Alex. I'm only 2 beers, but I'm like 4 fireballs.
Oh, the
then
fireball's catching up.
fuck
But I
politics.
don't like I don't like to drink a lot of
Like, yeah,
beer, but
buddy.
I'm trying to. I gotta
Let's
hit
talk
the gym
about.
like shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I gotta hit the gym like Shido. I gotta hit it, dog. I gained some weight, so me being a little guy, gotta hit the saddle. I gotta hit the fucking treadmill. Some
Yeah.
fucking shit.
Got Shido back. I like that room setup with the light, Shido.
That fool has a
Uh-oh.
nice ass setup. I know his PC. I know his PC has to be like worth over 3,000+ or something.
Yeah, it's a Mac Mini.
It's a Mac Mini.
Mac Mini. Yeah, it's like $600. But I got a camera, an
Oh,
actual
yeah,
camera.
yeah. I have a
Nice.
fucking I have a Logitech 110 HP, whatever. Fucking one of those little things you put in your fucking computer.
Yeah.
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 Damn time.
Damn, dog. Every time
Well,
you say dab time, I'm like, fuck. I gotta take another dab.
I
My
know.
lungs are like, God damn it. No, I'm joking.
I'm gonna open up
White
this other extract thing. What'd you say?
white papaya.
Oh yeah, you got the
Oh,
stizzy. Stizzy.
so, yeah, it's good. It's good. It only cost. It was like $18 plus the 30% off that Stizzy always is.
Ah, good old stizzy. Got the Synergy rig out from Earl Jr. This is probably the last day for this one. I'll probably switch it out, grab a different rig. Might grab the Snafu. I haven't used the Snafu a lot. I might tomorrow grab the Snafu.
I haven't dabbed in a hot minute. So I'm excited for the next time I dab.
Jesus. Yeah, just got flour.
Yeah, just because I just had no time to go extract, and that's the last thing I really want to
Yeah.
do on my spare time these days. Anyway,
Oh, Sheeta. We had
yeah.
G on earlier. Maybe we'll get G back on here. We had G on earlier. I said we'll see if we get him on too.
Oh damn!
All right. Get it hot.
Hot and nerdy.
That's right.
100 degrees email at the secret session. I'm joking.
Yeah.
That's crazy how people would take those dabs. Like, I don't like, I did it probably, not gonna lie, the first couple months when I was like 18. Then I said, fuck that. I don't know how people hit those shits. I know it's free dabs, but that's crazy, right? Remember those free dabs people would give?
Oh yeah. Try to do as much as you can and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy how
Yeah.
there's no more like, they don't make no like events. Remember like the events in San Bernardino area?
Yeah.
What's it called? That one big ass.
Well,
Uh,
Chalice, and they had several
yeah,
others.
Chalice. But
High,
everything changed now, right? Because
high
people don't want to pay
times.
for all that. People don't want to pay for the high tax shit or whatever,
Yeah.
like to pay for the government, whatever.
How much have you made off kicks so far? Nothing, Alex.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Nick? There's guys that like Aiden Ross and shit, dude. Aiden
Yeah.
Ross, he got a deal from Kick. I think he makes from 2 million, like from 2 years. For 2 years, he made 50 million a year, so $100 million for 2 years.
That's insane.
He's a guy of Kick. He owns a fucking Stake, and Stake is one of the biggest gambling websites in Canada, Europe, Australia, like whatever webs. You know what I mean?
I'll do it for half the price.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta start streaming again, bro. So I
I
gotta
know.
let's get me and you get everybody get going.
We got to bring the stoner community back.
All right, I'm gonna plug my Xbox in.
All right, let's see if you get it on.
Hopefully that shit don't blow up. Or red ring, red ring, red
I
ring.
actually found it on the floor, like it fell off my computer desk
Your
because it's mounted
Xbox?
underneath it. Yeah, it's mounted underneath my desk.
Damn.
The fucking mounting, I think it got because I left the power cord in, and I think it got hot enough to where it like the adhesive that that was holding all the shit on just kind of melted off.
Jesus. Issues on issues.
This will be fun.
Aiden Ross owns like 30%. Yeah, I think he owns some Kick. Yeah. Kick's hopefully a little more lenient, let you do like dabs and drink beer. Unlike YouTube
They
is
are.
like anytime I try to monetize my YouTube, it fucking says, no, you can't do that.
Steve will do it. Does like he takes a lot of shots and they don't do nothing. Whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I know he kind of moved over.
Alcohol is
Because
socially
YouTube,
acceptable.
yeah, alcohol. But YouTube fucking got that fool. Steve will do it. So hopefully YouTube fucking lets him free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did.
They fucked that fool over a lot. And that fool, how many? You know how many subs that fool had for so many accounts? That's crazy.
I know. That was he blew it up. Yeah, he was getting popular. He would chug wine bottles.
He was one of the probably the top guys that got famous real quick. You know what I mean? Like shit. That
Yeah.
did those shit.
Yeah, he blew up. Milk Boys blew up pretty good.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
really good at in Call of Duty is whacking people with melee weapons.
And trolling them and shit.
Or are
I'm
you?
just
Oh,
better. I'm just better than that.
are you on yet?
Yeah, I'm turning it on, so
Oh,
it's like logging me in right now.
Alex, David. Uh,
If I had dry ice, I could put dry ice right next to the fan.
Jesus. You got to have a portable cooler sitting there or freezer.
I mean, if there was even because the fan kicks on and it blows air, it moves air. But
Set it in the cooler with the dry ice.
for some reason, yeah, that power section is getting really hot.
I thought we had this fixed.
That's not normal.
No. I can't. I couldn't open it. I'm really not trying to jam it open, but
Fool
I
got
think
hacked by
that's
China.
yeah. So, but it's moving air, so it's not clogged. It's just hot as shit.
That's what she said.
I changed electrical sockets to a different one. Didn't change anything. The wall's not hot, so it's not that. It's the Xbox.
Damn.
Hey Nick, imagine next day you see me, I'm bald cut, jarhead.
You just have to join me and Nick with a hat.
Yeah, everybody gets hats.
I do that usually. I hate this. It's getting hot too, and I can't deal with hair like this right there. It's fucking the sweat
Just
and shit.
appreciate it while you have it.
Yeah. Hey, before I go to Turkey and get a hairline. I go to Turkey. Have you seen it? I gotta show you guys in Discord. There's a video of these guys that are going back to the U.S. or some shit, and from Turkey, and you just see them like there's a line of them, and they all like in the airport, and their hair is all like when you get the hair like the new hairline thing, they shave your hair,
Yeah.
and you just see like 20 guys and they're going back to the U.S.
That's hilarious. Extra long hairline.
No, that's what they do because they go to Turkey because they're right because they're cheap, right? Or no, I don't know
Yeah.
how that shit works.
Your hairline's down by your eyebrows.
Why do they do that? Because they want to get. I don't. I don't give a fuck. If I get if my hairline gets fucked, I'm going bald. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
Man.
Hey
that'd be
David,
hilarious.
yeah, dude. If my eyes look closed, they are not. I can still see.
That's right,
He's like, I can see totally fine.
bro. These guys, the Island Boys, fought against each other, bro. That's so weird. Fucking Island Boys. The Island Boys.
I
The
You
saw
guys know
that
about
Island
those
one
guys?
Boy.
that one fight that they did recently and got the brother got kicked out or something.
They just did
Yeah.
one right now on Shibu. They just did right now. Shibu on Aiden Ross's little boxing event he does every
There
once
Oh,
a
already.
month.
really?
They're always getting
Yeah.
their ass.
Yeah,
No,
they're
they did.
always.
They did 1 versus 1, and they're fucking
Even
these guys.
even even their girlfriends kick their ass.
Yeah. Those guys are something else. They're kissing each other and
Kissing it, a hugging it, and kissing it.
Right?
I can't
robot.
believe how Call of Duty changed with. I like how they changed though with all the characters where you can have so many character skins.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to pay for them
Flat.
as much as like the game should be free if you're gonna have to buy all these damn skins.
How
It
much do
reminds
you
me of
think these guys? How much do you think Call of Duty makes a day just because people just buy off their skins? Probably
they
fucking
make
a
a
hundred
shit ton.
thousand. Probably
You know,
like
You got to make a good amount.
it's like this, like Fortnite. How much do you think Fortnite made off all those skins? Fuck shit. And I bought like $600 with their skins.
But at least the
right? Well,
game's free though, right?
yeah.
Are we
Fortnite's
gonna
Free,
free.
but
find
I
a
kind of
match? I don't think it's gonna find a match.
What do you mean? It's doing it.
Oh, there
Are
it
you guys
goes.
gonna play a game, or we just gonna watch this screen over and over?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Nick
It
just had
started.
to yell
I
at
just see
it,
it.
and then
I
it
just see
came on.
my
And then
boy the turtle,
yeah, it's
my boy the
happening.
turtle.
Now I got it set up for both screens, so it's easier to go back and forth. We're gonna play the Hacienda, or there's a new map. I don't like it. I don't know a new map. Island Boy's son was born. Why is
Bro,
everybody
that
making
fool.
fun of his kids? Huh? His cheese.
Dog, watch. I'll send Alex. Send a picture of what his kid looks like.
Well,
You shouldn't.
I've seen
I don't.
it,
I
but
know, but a baby. It is. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, it's fucked up.
I don't know. Have you seen Lily Allen's?
uh,
Hey, but you know what's funny, Nick? You know what my dad would say, like sometimes, like imagine like your kid was a little person, right? You have a kid,
right.
right? You have a son, right? And growing up, sometimes I was like, man, I was like, not like when I like at age like 28, now I could go on rides, right? But
Yeah,
imagine at the age of 10, 12, 13, while my buddies, no, I'm saying 8, no, 8, 9, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
right.
12,
And all my
13.
buddies could go on rides, and I'm like, fucking shit, right? And my dad, I'm like, man, I wish I was like fucking Kobe Bryant's age. He's like, man, you know what you are, Noah? You're special because you're once in a blue moon. You know what I mean?
Oh
You
yeah.
know there's only like so many little people in the world,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and me and you, Nick, we're gonna blow it up, dude.
Yeah, buddy. I'm excited, dude.
Well,
I can't wait to
I
check
have
it
the.
out, dude. We'll have some fun, dude. I can't wait to see it.
We're gonna do
Hacienda.
ideas. You know what I mean? It's all about
Yeah, dude.
ideas.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
Who's then? Come on, Nick, get
I
some
know. I
kills
got to get it going. Well, I don't know
right
why my
there.
sound ain't
Oh,
working, which sucks.
nah, you're good. I don't give a fuck about sound.
Yeah, I know.
I'd
Well, at least
rather
we can
hear
hear
us.
each other instead of fucking
Yeah.
the gunfire all the
Oh,
time.
is this Nick playing right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought we were watching someone good.
Hey, look at me, 3.0. Look at that. I'm top dog.
You got like 3
I'm
kills in a
top.
row right
I'm
there.
top whacker.
Whacker.
Boom, boom.
Packer.
Right behind Nick. I'm right behind Nick. Let's see what he does so special.
All right. Keep up. Where are you? And we went
There
back.
you are. Running.
Sweet.
Oh,
Cheap
of course. Behind
burger.
us. Of course. Of course.
They're behind us too.
Nick never gets shot.
I killed him.
They're in the walls.
They're in the walls.
They're in the halls.
The halls and the walls. Which way should I go?
got another one.
10 meters.
Got
That's in the
another
room.
one. I am whacking them with the bat.
You're a bat
I'm on
whacker.
fire.
Bat whacker.
They call me the
right.
the bat
reading it
whacker.
right.
Oh. I'll
Oh
whack you
shit!
with
That
a
guy
bat.
scared the shit out of me. My damn mic was in
Did
the
you
way.
have a bat whacker? No, I don't think so.
I couldn't see him.
Couldn't see his bat whack.
I'm gonna put this right
Oh,
here.
I cussed an enemy.
Oh, show.
Ooh, got him. Got him. Got him. Need him.
Good
Got
job,
him.
Mike.
Want him. Need him. Got him.
Conquistador.
Remember Little Monsters? What a great movie.
Yeah, with Fred Savage.
Yeah, and his brother Ben
Mandel.
Savage.
Howie Mandel.
Bro, I remember. You know the worst movie growing up I watched? Like, I loved it, like now, but growing up, Finding Nemo. Because every time when I was at the dentist, that part played when that girl was in the fucking dentist and the fucking that fish was right there. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm done. You know what I mean, Mark? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, fish in my hair.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah,
Wait,
the dentist
Wally
office
Sydney.
scene.
Yeah, that freaking the bird came and shit.
All the way Sydney.
They always like to have some sad scenes in their movies.
That's crazy though for being in like kind of that rated R, not rated. I said rated R, but like that rated.
Lead the way, Nick.
That rated R Finding Nemo.
Oh, baby.
Nick, we gotta hit Halloween Horror Nights, bro. We gotta hit that
Dude,
shit.
I love that shit.
We gotta hit that shit. Get faded, smoke a joint, big ass joint before.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'll grab the dab rig too. We got my dab X too, which is great for on the go.
Can you imagine if Pixar movies were rated R?
That shit would be crazy.
Well, they already do like that Winnie the Pooh one and the
Remember
Mickey Mouse
what's-
movie, right? That scary movie.
Like a bunch of the rats would have
So-
died. Like opening
so
scene. A bunch
what
of
was
those
it-
rats would.
What was the movie Little? What's it called? Little Soldier.
Oh yeah, that was a good one with the little toy soldiers.
I'm scared of that fucking son of bitches. Imagine you wake
Soldiers.
up and you see all these. You just see 100 little guys coming to you.
Small soldiers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, small soldiers.
That was a good one.
It
It
was
felt hard.
Indian in the cupboard.
Well, they said they didn't know if they were going to be like a rated R horror movie or a kids movie. That's why the scenes go from like real scary scenes like the Barbie scene to some of the other scenes that are more lighthearted.
Yeah.
That Barbie
It's a
scene was
little
pretty
intense.
creepy.
Yeah.
They start tying them down and shit.
Oh, I'm batting them up.
Hit 'em
Although
from
I'm
the
probably
behind.
not doing very well, but
Hit
I'm
'em from
still I
behind.
got good amount of kills from just batting them up.
Got ya.
So Nick, you use a PC and you connect your Xbox or PlayStation or what,
Yeah, I got a Mac and
or a Mac. So
I connect
that's
mine.
crazy. That's crazy. I get props how that shit fucking handles that shit.
Well, yeah, I got my MacBook's pretty expensive. Plus, I got really quick
Yeah,
internet.
He just
I've
goes,
got the
best
Google.
one.
Yeah, I know. I just said, just give me the best one. That'll be great.
Best. Let's just cut to the chase. Yes, I'll buy it.
Give me the best Wagyu. Give me the best wagyu. I'll have it.
That's how you do it. It was really simple. And they had it too.
I'll make it the best wagyu.
And then I got that Google Fiber, so that internet's really quick too. Which
It's
is
crazy how many people use Starlink right now. It's fucking crazy.
yeah.
But I feel
Well,
like if you're like somewhere where you can't have that like Wi-Fi, you use it.
yeah, I know. Shit, there was 2 of them. Yeah, I mean, well, this one guy tried to use it on a cruise ship, no pants profits, and they said he wasn't allowed to do it. So they make you buy their internet. They always see that's the thing about cruise ships. That's why you can't bring liquor, you can't bring weed, can't do this, can't do that because they want to sell it to you, you know.
So that's so
That's where
weird
they make their
because
money.
what? So you could fly on an airplane. I'm not gonna say this shit, but with like, dude, my uncle had like fucking 20 fireballs and like in like a little basket,
Yeah.
and it's clear. And they said, "Oh, you're good." You know what I mean? Because it was like under the limit of the fucking whatever.
Per hour, yeah.
And my other uncle was like, "Bro, you should saw how many fireballs we had during the plane." I was like, "Yeah, fuck. I wish I could do that shit with you guys, motherfucker." But I think the plane's different though compared to a cruise ship, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah, they
cruise
don't allow
ship's
you to bring.
international.
Yeah. You can bring
So
1 bottle
cruise.
of wine on a cruise ship. That's about it.
And how do they search the bags or no, like the
Yeah.
suitcases?
Yeah, they'll search them.
They search
They'll
everything,
search
man. They make you bend
why?
over and cough.
No, I'm just saying. No, wait. You're saying that they search them just to search them?
Well, no, they'll scan them if there's like bottles or liquor in there. They'll take them out and confiscate them.
Well, getting some more little DoorDash. You know what I mean? Shout out to DoorDash. That's why you don't
Nice.
drink and drive, boys and girls. I'm joking.
DoorDash it. That
Liquor
could be their that
before
could be
beer.
their commercial.
I should do that, right?
Public
That's why you don't
beer.
drink and drive.
DoorDash.
DoorDash.
You can drink as much as you want and get whatever you want. DoorDash.
DoorDash. You're an alcoholic and you have money, right? DoorDash.
DoorDash. You got expendable cash.
Right?
DoorDash.
You don't need to be responsible. DoorDash.
You know how
I
to
had,
act sober? More liquor.
you can
DoorDash.
even DoorDash more liquor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Act straight though. You gotta act sober. If they think you're drunk, they won't give it to you.
They don't want to give it to you. I'm always
No,
picky about that.
that policy never made sense to me.
DoorDash.
Thank you, brother. Have a good day.
All right.
All
we
right,
gotta-
that was
we
pretty
got-
good for a bat.
We gotta win.
0.67.
We gotta win. DoorDash.
DoorDash. How much did DoorDash make? Probably. They make so much money.
I had a buddy of mine. He was just got out of the military, and he had all this like extra money he was saving. He spent I think he said like $50,000 one year in just DoorDash. He was ordering like 3 meals a day every single day. I was like, dude, you're crazy.
Dude, imagine Aiden Ross and all these guys. Dude, these guys on TikTok say they spend like 2,000 or over on like DoorDash because people don't. I'm not saying this. People are lazy. Not lazy, but they don't want to get up and just drive.
Oh yeah. I'll do a quick dab, then we'll get another game sheet.
I'm gonna take a
DoorDash.
dab too. DoorDash. Who made DoorDash? Fucking U.S. company or Chinese company?
I don't know, but I know back in the day, before DoorDash, back in like the 80s and shit, my mom would order pizza and shit, and she'd be like, "Can you grab me some cigarettes and some beer?" And the pizza guy would swoop and grab some beer and cigarettes and bring it with the pizza. That was cool back in the day.
I remember
Pizza
back
Hut.
then. See, my mom buy a cart of what's it called, marbles and some Jack Daniels. Call it a day.
Ooh-wee. Put
That's
the
some.
kids to
I
bed
don't know how.
early tonight.
She was like, Noah, get the fuck to bed. You gotta
It's mama night. Got my Marble Reds, my whiskey.
Jack Daniels. I don't know how people drink that, dude. Like, I could drink that, like, when you know how they have it now in mix, like in a Coca Cola can or
Like,
whatever. I could
yeah, the
drink that,
mixed ones.
but I can't drink a straight shot. Like, fuck. Fuck, I need
Jameson's better.
butane. Jameson. That's what
Excuse me, Sheeta.
my uncle likes. Jameson and what's it called with it? Soda water. What's it called? Soda water?
I like
Or
a pickleback. I like Jameson and some pickle juice.
no. He likes Jameson. No, Jameson and ginger. Like a ginger. You know how you pour up like a
Uh,
Jameson 2 shots and you put the ginger in it after you just drink on it.
Damn. That sounds like a couple. Good old Jameson and Ginger. They didn't last very long, but they dated all through high school. Jameson and Ginger. Ginger moved on to date Gilligan. And the skipper, too.
Are we gonna
Bro, it's
do
crazy how
Warzone
SQ.
next?
What do you want to do?
Warzone?
You want to do Warzone? Skipper, too.
Oh, we can stay on this. We can stay on this.
Warzone just is a long game.
I might yeah, I was
Is yours going to overheat? And is yours got a limited time? We're
that's
on a
what I
time.
was like. I
We're
don't
on a
know.
time
It's
frame,
not
guys.
getting hot right now for
We're on
some
a time
reason.
frame. It's a time crunch. He sets a stopwatch.
You should put Shibu. You should put a little like if it gets hot like that. If you should put like a little like one of those little fans on it if you ever have it on and it cools it down. Like not as much, but it will. Like like those little fans.
Yeah,
Not little ones, but like the ones like the good ones.
Sounds like OnlyFans for dwarfs.
that one.
You motherfucking Mark, you son of a gun.
I didn't catch it till after you said that.
Nah, I love Mark. Mark's a humble guy. He's funny.
That's funny.
I always have a
Freaking
good
eight.
time.
Yeah, you're nice. You're humble. You're real, and you're honest. You know what I mean? Not like that, but you're fucking cool.
Yeah, he's not
You're
honest.
real.
Yeah, not like that. But
Nah,
Not
hey,
like that.
hey. After he turns off that shit, he's now joking.
He says, "Now my real mask is off."
After tomorrow, nobody's gonna be at my house, so I'm gonna be. I could drink whatever how much ever I want. I'm joking.
I can still see, still read, Alex. I'm doing all right.
Alex is drinking how many Modelo's already? Or
She
Coronas?
had, I don't know, 12.
Golf is
I
better.
can't chug beers like that though.
Drink the water upside down.
drinking the water.
Upside down. Drink water. Upside down. Hold on. No sound again. I'm gonna have to do a restart on my PS.
Sound.
It's all good. We can talk. I can hear everybody, Lisa, when we're talking.
Uh-oh. There goes Nick. Dead.
Pew pew pew. Dead.
Just a way.
I just run into it like I would do in real life. Just be dead and be like, call it a day.
Best thing. I can
Call it a
imagine
life.
if I ever go to war, I see a bunch of people fucking sliding around. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah, they have some. We have our Heelys on.
sliding around on their asses. just like trying to shoot each other around corners. Like really, this is really how it is.
This is how war is. You guys didn't get your bring your Heatlys to war day.
Yeah, you didn't see a 360 no scope I just did.
Uh, got a jetpack on my back too. It's awesome.
Dude, I killed 3 people in a row. Then I got that perk.
Oh
Then I got the AV.
Oh,
People
I'm on
in a
fire,
row.
guys.
My phone is blowing up. Everybody wants to call me when we're doing good.
I know, I'm on fire. Look at me, 3.0 again. He's back on top. All right. Coming to get you.
I can't find anybody.
Coming to get you.
Oh yeah, Ian.
Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
Hell yeah.
Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
Oh,
Coming to get
Modelo
you.
D, Alex, or
Oh, I
Bud.
killed the guy in the pool. I feel like a murderer. This feels so cool.
Grabbed a tall boy Sapporo out of the freezer.
What did you call me?
He called you a support boy.
Sapporo, isn't it like a Japanese beer?
Yeah.
No, someone said in the chat supporter beer. I think.
Yes, I don't like that beer, honestly. That's one beer I ain't a big fan of.
Because Budweiser bought him, or Anheuser-Busch bought him, and it's no longer a thing.
Of course.
We like to make things worse.
Just took a tall boy. Oh, you like it, Ian, huh? Interesting. There's some beers I ain't a big fan of. I ain't a big fan of Heineken or Rolling Rock either. And most, damn it, he quick sniped me. Most of the beers in clear glass bottles, like even Corona, sometimes ain't so good. Corona always is like
Rum chata.
skunked.
I'm trying. Rum chata, pineapple cream.
Ooh,
Mm.
drinking time.
And I feel like Corona. The only time you eat like drink a Corona like is like eating Mexican food or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Coronas are like hit or miss. They ain't always good.
Yeah, I don't even like fucking Coronas. I don't even drink Modelo's that much. I just drink it just quick. I just gotta just stop drinking Fireball too. Just gotta. I'm gonna be like Sheeta. I gotta fucking be like Logan Paul. Be like a fucking
Just
have 8 pack soon.
get ripped. Yeah.
Bro, I was watching this Aiden Ross stream, right? You know what I mean? He's doing the boxing event right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these two little people are fighting. Motherfuckers had 6 packs. I'm like, I look at myself, I'm like, yeah, I got a keg pack, man. What the fuck, man?
You're like, I got to get prepared for this.
Get some.
Yeah, and I
Got
want
some
to.
rum in there. Got some rum in this cup too. A little splash of Malibu.
Oh shit. Mark's going all in today.
Yeah, Mark's going. Yeah, he's doing like what I did yesterday.
8 edibles. Drink a little soda, edible thing. Smoke some weed. Smoke with dabs. Now he's drinking some Malibu. Damn.
Yeah,
Audio.
well, I has a little bit of the mango juice left in my cup, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw some of the pineapple rum chata, the Malibu, and some rum. Yeah.
That's going to be a good one. And you're getting the benefits of the mango. Little bit of mango in my life. Susie was rocking.
Everybody who jumps in the pool, I just shoot them. I don't know why they jump in the pool. They just going for a swim.
It's hot out.
I guess so. A little bit of something in my life. A little bit of penis is all
Man,
I
that guy
need.
scared the shit out of me. Wasn't ready for him.
Scaring the shit out of me.
Yeah, I like the finer things in life. I like things that taste good.
Horchatas.
See, I have a big nose, so the things I drink and eat have to be especially tasty.
Cause I can
Same, me
smell.
too, bro. Me too. That's why I can't drink fucking Patron straight, dog. I can drink
I can
Fireball because it has cinnamon taste. You know what I mean?
I can taste
But
any fuck up. I can smell when cookies are done.
but Mark, for like a straight shot, would you rather have a Fireball or like a Don Julio or one of the, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, oh. I don't know if you can see it.
Funny.
Damn, 1942.
Woo-wee.
Yeah,
That
I don't
shit
fuck around.
fucking makes that shit makes me go whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
That's why you don't get like a when you like
Oh,
you sip on this one. You know, it's actually pretty nice to sip on.
damn it.
I
I
like.
did good.
You gotta take it easy
That's
with
right.
that one though.
You got 23 kills.
23 and 13, baby.
Yeah, my
Cheeto,
drink.
15 and 16.
Well, it's like a mango. It was the naked mango drink, the juice, the smoothie. So it's thick. It's thick.
All right,
It's a
I think
thick
I'm
boy.
done gaming for a second.
I
Is it
don't think they're
overheating
wrong.
already?
No, that one sucked the life out of
Coagulated.
me.
All right.
Coagulated.
Well, you can just,
I'll just watch.
yeah, you can just chill. We can talk.
We can just talk.
Usually, blood coagulates after the body.
Well, we got to see what happens. We got Mark going at about 500 milligrams of
Hey,
THC
but look,
and Noah a
but
few
you
shots deep.
let's talk
Like
about some
360.
stories, right? Let's talk
All right.
about stories, right?
Uh-huh.
We're not doing nothing, right? Let's talk stories.
All right.
So you know how me, you, Nick, were talking about like that one aircraft thing that takes from Vegas to that little area 51, right?
Right, right.
So how does the radar, they just turn it off or just?
Well, yeah, they turn the airplanes like the Janet ones that fly the employees out there. They say they turn off their corresponder, their radio thing, so you can't see them. Yeah, they turn off their tracking when they're heading
And I'm
out there.
guessing the other planes around it are already like all the other guys are know that they can't go around that area.
Right. Well, they say if the people who follow the tracking on the U.S. radar, they say you can see the airplane going, and when they get near Area 51 or those bases, out of the blue, the airplane just disappears off radar because they turn off
No, I
their.
seen that and that shit's trippy. I was like, what the hell?
And
And have you guys?
I've seen those airplanes out in Vegas too.
But does Mark know this though? Let's see if Mark and Shido and all you guys know this in chat. Do you know that the U.S. government has a plane right now, where we're speaking, that's going off? They have They have like two big ass engines, but like one engine, like two engines on the side are going off 24/7. You know why, right?
Why?
For the president of the United States. So God forbid if a nuclear attack happens, right?
Right.
And the plane is protected by, they don't have windows. It's like a shield area kind of a way. And I'm guessing like the people that are flying that have some shit to see, I'm guessing, right? But they have no windows on the side. So it's like thermal nuclear protected.
Huh.
Look, all
And they
everyone
have
needs to be
they
Air
have
Force
engines
One.
running. Go ahead.
All people have to do is watch the movie Air Force One with Harrison Ford, and you'll know all about the capabilities of the plane. All right.
That's just crazy though, right? They have like a plane right now while they're speaking that there's like two big ass engines just running in it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like he can on the plane and run the country from the plane. Like he can run a war from the plane.
Well, and again,
Like
that's why
anything.
that airplane that they gave the president has to be completely changed.
Yeah, like he can't use that because they had designated planes for the president for security reasons, safety reasons. And so, if shit goes down, he can do things, he can run the country from the plane.
Well, there's so much secret with the airplane that they don't even tell everybody. There could be even like a secret. They think there possibly could be like a secret compartment to like jettison jettison. It's right over your head. To jettison the president out of the airplane if they need to.
That's
That'd be
probably
That'd be
crazy.
good.
crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Well, they
Gary,
said it would be like a little capsule. It'd be like poo.
Gary Oldman,
Hey,
great
what's that
movie.
movie with the monkey that went to space?
But it makes Macy.
where, where they try to like, or like everybody was sleeping in the capsule and or something, and the monkey or some shit, and that shit was funny as fuck.
And the Apes.
That's what
No,
I mean.
fuck, not Planet of the Apes, but it was like a.
Space
Space
monkey?
Chimps.
Yeah,
Come
something
on,
like
I
that.
gotta look it up now.
It was with Andy Samberg. It was a CG movie.
Yeah, that one funny guy, that the actor that's always like
Oh, I thought
he
he's
wa-
talking
he
about
was.
the dude who was in Half Baked.
Andy Samberg from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No, no, no. Whatever
Yeah,
that.
the monkey was with them in space and shit.
And yeah, Space Chimps,
Yeah, that
right?
but yeah,
That was like a animated CG movie, right?
I thought it was
Computer.
something
I
else.
gotta look this up. Come on, I gotta look this up. What was it, 1900s or
Well, no,
no?
there was that other one. Yeah, with Matthew. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I love the comments on Saturday nights.
Comments on that are great.
No, I think no Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. That's the one I thought you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Rocket
Rocket
Man
Man, Rocket Man.
wasn't that David Arquette?
No,
Yeah, but no,
it's the dude from
it
Half
was
No,
with
Baked.
Disney.
no,
It was with
from Half
Disney.
Baked, Harlan Williams.
Who?
That was Harlan Williams, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes.
On over 350 milligrams of fucking edibles, motherfuckers.
No, but Rocket Man, where him and the
Yeah,
monkey got stuck together. That should be funny. Imagine all of us got stuck with a monkey in space in the fucking astronaut. Oh fuck.
He was trying to beat
no,
the
that would
monkey, and the
suck.
monkey was
But it's
smarter
not
than
this.
him.
They're unpredictable. You know that lady that got her face ripped off by her monkey? She had a chimpanzee and she got her face ripped off. You
She
ever
was
see the
having
movie
sex
Nope?
with the monkey, right?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
She was giving the
I don't.
monkey she was giving the monkey, like, Valium or something like that and was, like, having sex with the monkey or something, and then eventually the monkey, like, I guess, ran out of Valium or something, and then that's when or
It's
it was
like
her
Alex here
friend
in
or
the
something. It might have
comments.
been her friend who came by or something like that.
It's like Alex here in the comments. He'll turn on you and rip off your face in an instant. Like no shit. Like it bit off her fingers. Like like everything that was sticking out. They'll bite off. They'll tear off.
Yeah, they like to
you
go for
think?
the eyeballs, the
If
dick, the fingers.
if they attack you, they would first tear off your dick. Then they would tear off your face.
Have you guys seen that island where there's some like native there's like a native culture? I don't know where it's at, but it's like I'm not
Semin
sure if they're
Seminole
African.
Island? Seminole Island?
Yeah, yeah, and like people are banned now to go there now, or whatever.
Yeah, it's the
And then
last,
like,
like,
bro,
uncontacted tribe.
how crazy is that, dog? How crazy is that, bro? What
Yeah,
the fuck, dog?
they say
What
there's
the fuck?
others in, like, the African jungle too, but yeah,
And
that
they
one's
can't
pretty
arrest them, or I'm not
dangerous.
gonna say arrest them, but why do they try to attack people going to the island? Is it private or what? The fuck? You get what I'm saying, Nick?
Yeah, well, I think it's because they're, I don't know, they
I'm
kill
not
you. I don't
against.
know. That's a good point.
I'm not against the tribe. I love it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not against it. I'm happy
Yeah.
they do what they do. You know what I mean? Fuck. I
Yeah,
never
they
seen well, how long have they been here? Fucking 2 million years? What the fuck?
well, also, there's, like, others they say in Africa even.
So they've been here longer than Native Americans, or no, or the same? Those
Yeah,
guys in those
no, I mean, they,
islands.
they haven't ever been contacted, so they've been there as long as, I don't know, a long time, I guess. I would think about that.
Would you
That's
go or what?
fuck no. They shoot arrows, and these
They
arrows are
should have. I seen
like
videos in the documentary. They shoot arrows at the
they're
boats and
like
shit.
9 foot long arrows or something like that. So they go a long
And I,
ways.
and I guarantee you, they have like rocks or like some sharp shit on the other side. You know what I mean? But how many people live on the island? You think though? Estimate.
Yeah, I don't know if they know even because like nobody can get on the island.
You don't
Yeah,
think we can just
no.
go over there? We can't. We can't go over there and just say get the fuck out. I'm dropping. I'm trolling.
Yeah.
You
No,
can
I mean, like you
only
said,
see
it's
what's on the
under.
beach. You can only see what's on the beach. Well, then what comes to the beach?
But the island's so small. You know what I mean, Mark? But I guarantee you they have people. But I guarantee you the government they can't do stuff because what Nick says is like private, right, or what?
Yeah, they
That shit
got
looks
it
fire, Nick.
set. Yeah, this
Well,
is the new
the
shit I'm
island
trying. This shit is
appears small. The island only appears small. It's not that. It's not that small, but
super lemon Scotty.
fish. They eat a lot of fish.
But
I would
yeah,
never go around that. I would never go around the island, dog. I'm good. I'm not trying to get fucking on fucking an arrow and fucking the sky.
well, the one group they caught the two dudes. They ended up like putting them on the beach, their dead bodies, and like to show everybody, don't fucking come here.
That is that's crazy, man.
See, you don't have to speak their language to understand that warning.
Yeah.
That's
But
that's clear.
what did the U.S. say after it? Didn't they say something, or they like say like no guys, or I think it was not even the U.S. people, it was like Australia. I think it was like some Australian people that died from there. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Like you said,
That
I mean,
guy
I
got
guess.
just leave him the fuck alone. Like
You're right. Yeah, leave them
Go
alone. It's all
ahead.
right. You know what I mean? But you know
even
what dumb
if they
people do? You know what dumb people do on YouTube documentaries?
Hey, Sheeta.
even
I gotta
even
go.
if
All right, Sheeta. Hey, we'll do it again tomorrow, bud.
Yep.
Love you, Shido.
We'll
I
do
look
it.
up to you, bro. I've been watching you over
Yeah.
10 years. You and Nick.
Love all you guys too. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Yeah, you need to do the heart. There we go.
Oh, that's so gay.
Aw, that's right. Nick's.
You can
That
reverse it
better.
with devil
oh
horns
is
to
it,
the disco lights.
Yeah. And I forget the
Oh.
thumbs up. I forget what does the
All right.
confetti.
I'll see you guys
All
tomorrow,
right,
most
peace out,
likely.
bud.
All right, peace.
Good night, brother.
All right. But
That fool's
yeah,
OG.
yeah. What was we just talking about?
I forgot. I'm smoked out.
that island?
Mark
Oh yeah,
knows.
that island. Yeah, that island was yeah, that's definitely
But
off
hey,
limits.
how many people live on the island, you think, though?
Again, I don't know. I think they said at least a few hundred probably.
Yeah, probably 200 at the least, maybe
But
150.
but you think the government, like, got. I think, like, I'm not saying this, but it sounds weird. But if they attacked, like, a U.S. person, you don't think the government would go in that island or no?
No.
I think they
Why?
already did.
Well,
The
well,
missionaries
they
that
don't
went
care because they just don't want them to be contacted. Because
yeah.
they
So
because it's
That's why
That's why the U.S. posted on like when you go look on like places to travel, they say don't travel to that place. You know what I mean?
exactly.
everyone knows not to go there. They were warned not to go.
Yeah.
So, and they went anyways. So that's on them.
So how many places like that are still around there in the world?
Well, they said I think there's a lot in like the what is it the jungles, right?
What do you mean by that?
Like I think in the rainforest and shit. And like,
I'm good, bro.
there's
There's
some
gonna
of
be a
these like these tribes
fucking
that are
python.
out there that nobody's ever even seen.
There's gonna be a python that takes me and you, bro. There's
Dude.
gonna be a big python that's gonna see me and you, bro.
Remember the movie Anaconda? That was a great
Oh,
movie.
I'm out. With that hot girl. I'm
Yeah.
out. I
Anaconda.
love that,
Ice
dude. That's great. That movie was badass. See, that's crazy. I'm
John Boy.
like, they don't make movies like that no more.
What were you
And
gonna say,
all the
Mark?
movies now. What do you say, Mark? My bad.
Hmm?
What are you gonna say?
Was you gonna say something
Congo
Uh,
about
was good.
Anaconda?
Congo.
Congo? Oh, that was the
Congo?
one about the monkeys.
Congo.
Yeah, the King Kong, or not King Kong, but the gorilla, or whatever. Right?
No, not. I actually no shit. I the other day I watched. What is it? The Hidden Empire or whatever. The latest one. Yeah, I sat down and watched it. It was
Oh
actually
yeah, the
pretty
new
good.
Godzilla or King Kong, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the
King
fighting.
Kong.
It had. Yeah,
Yeah, that
man,
was
it was badass.
where he had to fight that other big gorilla.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
that skinny one was with that chain whip.
Yeah. Congo.
Whatever.
Congo, I forgot
That
about
was
that movie. That was a good one too.
yeah, that was not bad. That was not bad. I'm excited for the next one. But no, Congo.
Yeah, that was
That was another. It was another Michael Crichton movie. They were trying to follow up Jurassic Park
yeah.
with another Michael Crichton book. So like, all right, let's do Congo.
Bro, look, I got the
And
little killer.
the gorillas.
Killer whale here. I'm a killer whale.
I was gonna say Free Willy.
Good
Free
movie.
Willy. Man, I miss that shit, man. I don't know why people are scared of the ocean. You
Jaws.
can't be scared. You can't be scared of it though, bro. Like the only way you get scared to go to San Francisco. Yeah, of course. Dude, that's where the cold water is. You know that, right, Nick? That's
Oh
where
yeah.
all the big boys are. That's where all the big
Yeah.
sharks are.
That's killer whales too. Scary.
I'm
But yeah,
happy that I met you. Like, it's crazy how I met back from you from fucking on YouTube, or I
I
don't know how we
know.
met back again.
I'm glad we
Crazy.
got back in touch, dude. But yeah, Anaconda was an awesome movie. I thought that was a great movie back in the day. They had a couple good jump scares in it. They had what was it? Christopher Walken, was he in that?
John
Who
Voight.
was who was the bad guy?
Was
John
it? What's
Voight.
it called?
John Voight. Yeah, you're right. Angelina Jolie's. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ice Cube.
Dad, right? Generally, Dad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how they're both different on politics. It's funny as fuck.
They had what
Hey,
Ice Cube in it too, right?
yep. Ice Cube. No, not Ice Cube was in it.
Right? It wasn't
I
Ice
think
T,
so.
that's for sure.
Ice T.
No, it was pretty sure it was Ice Cube was in it. I could be wrong. This is Super Lemon Scotty. Let's see.
This is Crunch Berries. Well, go watch a movie after this one. Hopefully, I
Oh
don't
yeah.
pass out on my recliner.
That'll be the
I
way to
probably
go.
will. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Uh,
Tasted like a lemon.
I feel like I torch my shit hotter than I feel like I torch my shit too hot.
It don't
Like I
matter.
feel like I have my I don't know, but I feel like I have my torch hot. Like like I put the thing so hot.
Yeah.
Do you do that, or you keep it medium when you
No, I
torch your
hit mine
shit?
cranked all the way up. Especially because
Because
my nails all chazzed out, so I have to.
I usually dab my shit like at minute 30, a minute 40.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
need to get one of your things, like one of those little things that could heat up that shows you how much your heat is,
Yeah.
whatever.
Nice little temp gun. Yeah, Mark, you look blazed.
All right.
Looks like
I'm
Seth
doing all right.
Rogen. Like Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Oh man, dab it up, go.
Right.
Yeah, woo wee.
I'm out of
You out of here, Mark?
watching me.
All right, Mark, take it easy, bud.
All right, Mark.
Gonna spend 15, probably 20 minutes trying to decide what movie I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, hey, have some fun picking it out.
Right. All right. Later.
All right, take it
Oh,
easy,
hey,
bud. What?
Nick. If you go to PlayStation Core or whatever, they have like free movies on there, like commercial free,
No
just for
shit.
PlayStation Plus.
I'll have to check that out. Thanks, bud.
Like a couple weeks ago, I watched Idle Hands.
Oh man, that's a classic. The Seth Green.
Seth Green.
Or
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I am
All right,
fucking. I am.
I'll
All
see
right.
you tomorrow,
Later.
bud. Peace out, guys.
Later, Noah. Later, everyone.
Later, Mark. Later, Mark. Later, Mark.
All right, Noah, buddy. I'm gonna get off here too, bud. But I am going to. I'll be on tomorrow, dude. I'll get some beers and some shots. I'll hit you up
What
and we'll
time
have
do you
some
think?
fun. Thinking maybe 6, 7 in the evening, maybe. I'll
So
probably
like,
be
oh,
up.
nighttime.
Yeah, because I'll be up in the morning just doing a wake and bake sesh, but probably in the evening I'll go hard with you.
All right. So water hydrates in the morning and
Yep,
hard at night, baby.
sounds good, bud. I'll see you then,
See,
bud.
that's how. All right. I love you, bro. Have a
Love you
good
too,
night.
bud. See you guys.
Love you
Peace
guys.
out,
See you later.
everybody.